All right, and we should be live. Hello there, Zerbus. Hello there, Jinsey. Hello there, Blackwing. Yeah, right. Hello.
Yes, what?
I just don't like how Stroud Eklund owns everything. It's getting into too big to fail territory. Huh.
It was a great conversation. Hello there, Ace. How goes it? It's going good, Blackwing. Going good. What do I want to do? I want to check another gun. Let's go to... Actually, let's go check the well. Whoa. Oh, hello there. There should be sound. I can see sound on my end. Hold there, Wiz. Nah, they they're used to me. Let's. Hello there, Lee. Hello there, Wiz. If I did say. Also, hello there, Mer. I think I said hello again, but just in case I didn't. Hello there, Michael.
I don't mean work. I mean, it's a performance, like acting.
I'm telling you, Bianchi, something's wrong with the boots you sold me.
I don't want the
I wear
boots.
them to the metro. Suddenly, the shuttle runs late. I buy a cup of coffee, and the barista screws up my order. It's like I'm walking under ladders with a broken mirror in my pocket. And the only time it happens is when I'm wearing your boots.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
I want a damn refund.
Fine, fine. I'll take the boots back. Just don't tell anyone you bought them from here.
We've just had this convoying game.
all this stuff is... Take your time.
Yeah, the boots quest is quite good. Alright, should we... Let's try modify A99. I quite like how it looks. Quite a cool gun.
Hey, take it easy.
Let's go to the...
Okay. Hello.
Doesn't like keep trying to take them anyway. That's Gary. Who's Gary? Gary is a very, very fancy snail.
I feel like starting them in the program,
Oh, sorry, Tim. So how's everybody doing tonight, today? Whatever time of the week it is, but... Doesn't he die, though? If you, like, sell it to him, don't you go back and he's dead? Let's go to the lab. Yeah, which is pretty funny. Hello there, Zaibatsu. How goes it? I'm good. Hello, Wolf. Nice, nice. You give them to me, they'll be the most basic boots ever.
Welcome home.
Right, I love that I spawn.
I stand by my initial.
Hello there, Ghost. Happy Xenoversary. Even though I think that was yesterday or today. My last Oblivion. Nice. Oh there, Marcus. I'm doing good. Gonna modify a weapon. Yeah. I feel it was day. Let me get rid of some of these weapons. Alright, so A91. Let me take those adhesive stuff. Modify. I will say I have a stabilizing or long barrel. Yeah, we'll do stabilizing. I had a bit of a, well, not a nightmare necessarily, but I was reviewing tomorrow. I'll have a mod review up of the Halo Armory. I know it's because I was like looking at it and like it's really cool. It's a bit bare bones in that like it doesn't have any animations. And spawning them was a pain in the rear end. Oh, very nice. That is awesome, Wolf. Gonna be able to enjoy that 4K 60 up to... I mean, technically you can do 120, but I don't know what games do 120. COD, I think. Finals, maybe. I feel like with console gamers, 120 isn't really like something that they strive for. Nice, nice. How long is your... oh, do I want to go... explosive rounds. Let's do explosive rounds for the memes. Hello there, Guilty. You take your time with these things, you know? You don't want to blow the proverbial load, as they say. I don't know who says that, but we'll go with it. But yeah, I feel like console gamers, like, and again, I suppose it varies. I've always been the sort of person, I prefer 4K. Like, if I can get 4K 60, obviously that is very nice. I prefer 4K 60. Now, saying that, I know, why am I so heavy? What the heck am I wearing? The Crimson Turtle update. God, no. Jesus. TM. Hello there, Will. Troubles. Why do I have so many? Oh, it's my freaking aid, isn't it? Yeah, it's because I have a lot of things. No, not by value, but mass. Hello there, Paul. Hello, Elevated. How goes it? Oh yeah, very nice. But that the Halo pack, I was actually like taken aback because it's got some guns from Halo Infinite and guns from Halo 5, but the mod author actually put like skins on the Halo 5 guns, and I used to rock the red and green skin pattern. Exclamation points. What mod would you suggest? Ooh. What sort of mods are you looking for? And then we can probably guide you a little bit better, because are you into quest mods? Are you into weapon mods? Are you into spaceship mods? Ooh. Rechargeable batteries. Yeah, pretty much. Hello, Grandma. Weapon mods? Okay. I mean, there is a lot of weapon mods out there that, if you like plasma weapons, Bub has some banging ones. If you like explosive weapons, the Jaeger is cool. If you like explosive weapons, the Anvil Creations new improvised explosive device. Oh, Lumi, yeah, that is true. There's like pretty much anything by like the main kind of weapon modders like are gonna be go-to. They're pretty nice. Never get the Veil. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised because when I did a review of the Veil, like I kind of highlighted that it's very buggy to start. And while it's very cool, it's just, yeah, there's a lot of bugs to it. Also guilty on the topic of like, it's kind of crazy that doesn't PlayStation have rechargeable controllers? Actually, saying that, as an Xbox fanboy, I don't know much about PlayStation. Has the PlayStation 5 controllers, do they have like Hall effect joysticks? Do they also get stick drift? Because the one element Xbox seems to always be lacking in is their goddamn controllers. Like, I know there's the new Elite controllers, but honestly, I'm never gonna touch them all. Really, it's crazy to me
Howdy.
PS controllers have been trashed. PS3, yeah, they're a huge pain in the ass. Actually, like the, you prefer battery swappable? Seen the crazy take? Microsoft fault. They shouldn't have bought Bethesda because of layoffs. Not like Bethesda. Yeah. Wait, who said this? What the fuck? There's a recent quest mod, Everbright. Everbright's good. Let's build on PC. I might have to invest in an Xbox. See, the thing is, I will say, despite the occasional horror show, Xbox runs very nice. Your PlayStation collects those. You want to send it to me? We need an alien focus mod. Have you heard of a magical thing called Xenomaster? Horrible. And yeah, no, honestly, it's an absolute shit show that they're laying off people. Like, I understand, like, there's probably a lot of people in there, like, when Bethesda were originally bought by Xbox, there was a lot of kind of layoffs, and I think supposedly it was to do with, like, a lot of the roles Bethesda, like, were, like, a lot of roles, hello, Tessie, a lot of the roles, I have not Ghost, I need to actually update it, give me 1 second, I think I've updated it, actually, I don't think I have, I'll have to check in a minute, but they like let go, the people they let go when the Bethesda thing happened was like they had Microsoft employees already in, or Xbox employees in those positions, but like the stuff, yeah, the stuff currently, it's just, yeah, I don't mind mods, but I don't like them. Honestly, you could run 100, but you could run 300 mods and have no issue. You could run 1 mod and shit hits the fan. Yeah, the like it's honestly crazy because Xbox is kind of the same. What's this mean for Starfield? Starfield is pretty much safe. There was very little layoffs for Xbox or for Bethesda. When the next DLC, I mean, yeah, that's what happened anyway. Look at the deployment list, but there's so many people in suits. Same with Activision. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like. There's probably again, I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not a business savvy person, but I will say that usually they tend to get rid of the lower end of people, and I'm like, maybe get rid of the higher end, the idiots that are like, let's see how much we can monetize shit, you know. And it's like, that's honestly like the ZeniMax thing shocked me because like ESO obviously. It's not been as prevalent as it used to be, but ESO has like, it has stood the test of time in being like one of the only MMOs. I mean, there's a lot now, but it was the first, I believe, the first proper MMO on console, and they've been doing like a very, very, very good job. So like losing the equivalently, I believe it was their creative director. It's like. And then scrapping, I don't know what their like thing was, but yeah, who complain? If you want to develop quick games, pointless jobs need to go. And that is fair, like that is the reality of it. I just kind of hope that, you know, I hope that we get like, I mean, we should get something with Starfield. I laugh at that, but like, again, I don't think it's the community manager's fault. It does kind of beg the question of like it is a weird one because like I'm assuming they probably do other things. Probably you have to fear Bethesda's being pretty close-knit group. Problem with game companies, yeah, a lot of that is, and that is a big thing in the industry now, where they'll like kind of hire, you know, like freelancers and stuff. Like I've said before, like that was kind of what Microsoft or Xbox is doing with Halo. Well, yeah, but I think, to be honest, I think there's more to it than just talking to community. Like, I think community, hello, Helmet, ask away. I don't know, I wouldn't say Halo's a joke. I think Halo's, it's in a very interesting spot. But I still enjoy Halo. I think Infinite, for the most part, was quite good. Go The way to beat the unions, hire subcontractors, which I get the feeling that's probably part of why they do it. Currently thinking the SAG delayed the DLC series extra tweet after being happy to get back to work. Just wait for Gamescom. It was supposed to be in it. Yeah, we're supposed. Hello, Dong. So, there's no change on the content from a Bethesda from Starfield. It's still going. Last we checked. Job telling me to know that. Employ an extra dev. Employ a ship developer. No, I obviously do not want to see anyone lose their job, because that would suck. Specifically, because like, again, I don't know like the dynamic and stuff, but I just get the feeling that having let's do a little bit of exploration. Employ a guy to make turtle parts. Fucking turtle parts. All right, haha, very funny. Let's go to Ovian. Still rocking with Terry Shamrock. Kind of done. Oh, the paid mod, they aren't closing anymore. They're happy to let the. Oh, for fuck's sake! We'll be back. All right. I don't know why I said we'll be back, as if like. Damn Gooners reviewing. You make your own watchtower. No, it was meant to be a watchtower ship. Hold on now. Need to uninstall that, or fix that. I have seen stuff with the Ready or Not, and like, to be honest, it's kind of insane. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I know that it's a very graphic game. And like, apparently they're like they're removing some of the gore elements, but to be honest, it's just, from what I've seen, it's a lot of instances of people who don't know exactly what's going on, and they just assume Xbox or, you know, console bad, let's just shit on it. Which is honestly kind of stupid. Yeah, that was what did you want to ask? You want to ask a question? Oh, the question. Do you think Bethesda will fasten the belt and make something of Starfield? Oh, I do think so. Like, if we look at 76 and how they turned it around, now, whether or not the thing they make out of it will live up to our expectations, that's another question. I have faith. Now, that faith may be slightly naive, but I enjoy this game and I want to see it prosper. Of 5 devs are the cost. Yeah, they really could have. Like, they really could have, and like, realistically, because like, the thing is, I know that I know how the world works. You know, like, you have to have your upper management sort of stuff. No, it's still fucked, Inzy. It's still really shit. But like, if we look at like Destiny and how like Destiny's upper management were incredibly clueless, and there's horror stories of like, why is that not turned on? There's like what did I just do? No. There's like horror stories of like them having to fight with management to not nickel and dime everything. And like, to be honest, I think Starfield's, obviously its monetization comes from the paid mods, and I think that's always going to be Bethesda's opportunity for monetization, because like at the end of the day, as much as like, you know, people will complain about certain things. Why was Frontier was turned on? You could easily just blame like the mod authors as opposed to paid mod screen. A paid mod screen? What are we looking at? Hey, there's some good stuff there, am I right? Oh, right, load. That one. I think it can be massive layouts going on. Oh Jesus, yeah, no, it's This is the update. It's turned on. What do you? Oh, did I delete it? What the fuck? Interesting. I don't know what's going on there. I must have accidentally deleted it. Alright, let's load it. I think ultimately the jury is going to be out until Gamescom, till we see. The AI stuff, honestly, is a shit show, and like, I understand that like it's some elements AI can be useful, but I keep seeing clips and stuff of like people like using AI in ways that I'm just like, no. Like I seen this clip. Oh, sorry, I don't want it to end. Oh God. Hello there, Brandon. Like I seen this clip and it was like this person like who had like fish and they were like breeding clownfish and it was like really cool. What are you doing, game? What's going on? Hello. You fucking fix yourself. And it was like, what was it? It was like they were showing like, you know, video footage of their fish and then they just decided to insert like AI footage of clownfish. And I'm like, why would you do that? You've just like, and look, again, I think it comes down to personal preference in some regards, but there's far too many like issues with AI where it's just, yeah. Like, did you guys see recently CapCut? Their new like licensing and terms and conditions has made it so that anytime you like upload footage to modify it, like because CapCut's an editor, they have the right to use your footage to train AI and to sell to third-party assets. And Brandon, I don't know if you watch all my videos, but I will never touch Bedlam because the mod author is a scumbag. In my opinion. Where is that? Do I not have Forgotten Frontiers 1? Is that what it's asking me for? You know, Forgotten Frontiers 2 is there, but why is 1? It's... Can I not buy 1? Oh, I did. Okay, we're good. Hello there, X. Lacking permissions to write a Uh-oh. Alright, we're quitting the game and coming back in. Lovely. Is there no mod where enemies have pets? I had to say it. Bedlam. Bedlam has pets. Let's say 5,000. I don't think it said 5,000. Let me try that again. I don't know what the creations menu is. The bug is back where it can randomly just kind of infinite load. If you do too many inputs when it's loading on Xbox, it'll literally shit a brick. Oh no, I agree, Guilty. Like, I think AI in the field of like medicine and like real world stuff, yes, 100%. AI being used to kind of like to make kind of slop content online, like, you know, AI when it comes to like, you see a lot of people using AI to make like YouTube shorts and stuff, and like, and it's very much, that's a level, like that's what I mean. Like I'm a big fanboy of AI in the sense of like hopefully it will uplift society. Currently it's just allowing lazy people unite. Like the what was I gonna say, YouTube or clips of an existing video out there. I think it's like just like I think it's like clips of existing videos where they'll like scrape, like I know there was bots that would do where they'd scrape stories from Reddit and overlay like Minecraft fucking speedrunning and stuff. Like I think the one that kind of annoys me the most, and it's a weird one because TikTok kind of started that era of, you know, like using the text to speech sort of stuff. And you know, if we're gonna get new ship parts, I have no idea. To be honest with you, I have a ship parts video coming out tomorrow though. Prax Dilemma. The Prax Dilemma is not bad. I will say it's like I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. All right, let me try. Please don't crash this time, game. All right, let's load. Bum, bum. No, for fuck's sake. All right, we're doing it without that. I don't know what it's asking me. It is there are issues and definitely in the field of creativity, but in medicine. Well, yeah, I think the biggest thing in my opinion is that like it probably shouldn't have been given to the not really the civilian market. That's probably not the. I don't know about Tedious Harvest. I've never touched it. Everything starts out with gutter usage and then it gets better, becomes more mainstream. See, that's what like I'm assuming. Like it'll get better realistically. But like right now, there's a lot of people kind of, and look, it can be good to save his motherfucker. Ah. All right. You know what? We're gonna load this save. I don't really, to be honest with you, I kind of wish I could turn off certain AI features. Like, you know, when you go on Google, it's like, I want to Google, I want to like find out information by myself. Famous, oh, that's fair. God, I hope no one's using AI to like shorten my videos. How dare you? Joking. Game, please don't. All right. Who wants to play Dune? Forgotten Frontiers. What is your problem? What the fuck is your problem? I don't have you installed. Why are you asking me to fucking install you? One of those things. Yeah, that's the one where it literally tells you. And look, some people might find it very useful. It just kind of, it annoys me because I'm the sort of person where like, I will tend, like for reviews, I will tend to go to Reddit or YouTube. Gemini Roundup. All right, current. Got a bad feeling about. I might have to. Well, I'm on PC now. I don't know how the fuck you clear cache on PC. I might have to learn to turn it off too. Yeah, but it's saying stuff is not available. But what's weird is like I never had Forgotten Frontier 1. I had 2. Will the game work? Probably not. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. Perfect. All right, we're good. Game is not shitting a brick. All right, where are we going? Let's go build a ship. Ask AI, yeah. Forgotten Frontiers, the first one, the spawning of them was very specific. They plan on, with the second one, Forgotten Frontiers 2, they made it so that you can adjust the settings and the spawn time of it. And they plan on doing it with Forgotten Frontier 1. I will say, when it does spawn, Forgotten Frontiers 1 and 2 are phenomenal mods. Like, I think each of them have 5 handcrafted POIs that are really fucking cool. Yeah, the first one, they can be hard to find. In my video, I kind of went a bit of a rant about it because, like, my whole take when it comes to failsafe reset added. What the fuck? What is that from? All right. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the debug. And to be honest, like, I will say, in those cases, it can be very useful because one of the things I have noticed, like, I remember when I was, like, first trying to figure out how to get my capture card working, and, like, with very specific tech-based stuff, right? You can search and probably find nothing, or you can post and hope to baby Jesus someone will find it, will have found out the information. But obviously some people I know of, I am aware of one person that very cleverly will use AI to run mod authors mods through AI to determine like whether or not like their mods are, you know, reputable. Not very clever idea. Because it'll bring up basically people instances of people having issues with it, which is quite clever. Like I'm honestly hoping for like, my end goal is like basically getting superintendent level AI from Halo Reach. Realistically, we're gonna make the Reapers or the Geth, and the Geth are probably gonna wipe us out though and not be really cool. All right, let's build a ship. Yay! Oh, I didn't customize me fucking gun. Nah, we gotta go do that again. All right, let's Ace. Can we not like now use AI as a joke? I think it looks quite cool. I'd like to see you build a cool looking alien ship. Bad enough being called fucking turtles. Let's let me go buy. I want to buy that A thing again real quick.
I'm thinking about joining up with security. I think that
Bethesda will never allow that because, like, realistically, you don't. So you're saying Crimson is an AI? I'm not. I wish it was an AI. Or were they gonna wait until? Realistically, Brandon, we're probably not gonna get any Starfield news until Gamescom, and even then, we might not. Hello there, Chris. Name is Sergeant Crimson of the name. Of the name mixing up where I build living alien ships and stuff. I wish he was. I'd have less work. Can't stop technological advance. The problem is, yeah, I have. There's a new Predator movie.
There's something to be said for brand loyalty. You're here because you need. Please.
Yes, it is next month. Baby Jesus, now you don't fucking sell one, you scumbag. Oh, you do. Thank you. Never mind. Hitman. Yeah. I'll take it. Thank you. Microsoft is a major hurdle for AI to do all the work. Well, isn't I see? I've heard rumors. I don't know how true it is that Microsoft is kind of like throwing stuff to try and. They're like basically like throwing money to try and win the AI race. See, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dinsey. I don't think we will because that's a big no-no. Well, actually, I don't know if it's a big no-no with free mods specifically, but I know that was whoa, it's the menage a tree. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure that part of the reason this SAG strike was covering that whole thing of AI, and you can't use voice actors. Can't use voice actors. Oh, Microsoft owns it. Fucking hell. Get new Starfield. It won't be till Christmas time. No, I don't. I think, like, they've said they're working on stuff, and realistically, the expansion is going to be slated for an autumn launch. Skyrim has been using AI, and I think Fallout New Vegas did, but I think you'll have to kind of be careful with it. Well, the issue there, Rob, is that all of the voice actors that are in the base game used by Bethesda will be covered under that sort of stuff. And like, while it might slip under the radar, I realistically wouldn't risk it. Like, there obviously is people out there that allow that. Like, I know Vader's voice actor was all cool with that. I mean, they had Vader in Fortnite slurring the N-words. Which is, they had to fix that very quickly. I think ultimately if, oh no, I'm not saying it's an excuse, yeah, but I feel like if they can just, we'll do muzzle brakes. I want to hear where this goes. Actually, no, we'll do suppressor. Ergonomic or stabilizing. Explosive rounds. My power. Oh god, the fuck me. Oh, it's semi-auto. There we go. Yeah, and like I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably going to be. I'm going to make a comparison, and while it's probably going to be a leap, and don't take me out of context, I feel like people, when voice actors are like, their voice is their work, you know, that's their livelihood, and having like a mod author or anyone just take their voice and run through AI and making their voice, it's kind of on a similar level of like, now very, very bare similar kind of to the those very dodgy AI adult stuff, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's something that it's, yeah, it's, you have to respect the wishes of the people. There probably will be voice actors out there that would be fine with it. Like, I will say, if you're going to see, I wonder how it works, right? Like, if you, let's say, for instance, yeah, I honestly could understand that. And that is fair, Guilty. The finals did go that route. I'm kind of surprised they didn't get more like flat, or more like kind of crackback. I think you have to craft that, Brandon, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Whoops, we're fine.
Thank you for trusting us. The
I don't-
Starborn might
I don't trust fucking shit. Get the fuck out of my house. I recorded a bunch of lines. The computer could use her voice. Who's Magel? Who's that? Oh, can it be sold in stores? Well, oh. I just go the craftable route because I hate waiting. Alright, let's go build a ship this time. Let's hope my game... Ow. Let's hope my game doesn't crash. Starfield, and only had going new. I pay other games have it packed. But Bethesda use an excuse. No, I don't think they're going to. Like, see, this is the thing. It's like the stuff with like Bethesda have been radio silent, and people have been making excuses like left, right, and center. Get the fuck out the way, please. Thank you, Bella. Excuse me. Excuse me, Gary. But ultimately, we're gonna have to wait and see. Like, I don't think any, like, no matter what they say, it's not going to be good enough. Because, like, we as fans... I can see in future mainstream actors doing more roles. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Because the thing too that kind of... Sorry, let me finish what I was gonna say. Like, ultimately, nothing is going to be good enough because we'd be like, Bethesda, just give us a heads up. What up, my guy? Just give us a heads up what's going on. That being said, the other thing with like voice acting, which kind of, it annoys me, and it's kind of the same with movies, there's probably like hundreds, if not thousands, of like, hey, yeah, Master Chief. Like, there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of like entry-level voice actors. Like, you know, they've never really gotten a big break. Give them a big break. Like, it's kind of like I like Book. I like Nathan Fillion. I think he's in too much stuff. Nolan North, too much stuff. Like, obviously he's talented. He knows what he's doing. But like, I'd much rather have newer kind of characters, you know, like unknown people. It's kind of like having Robert Downey Jr. back as a different character in Marvel. It's like, that's the most stupidest shit I've ever seen. Why not give it to a different actor? Like, dude's already made fucking bank. Have you seen the new mod called S&P? What's S&P?
They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Anything I can help you with?
Well, I suppose not non-Hollywood actors. The Scottish National Party. Just don't use ones in unions. The biz at the end of the day costs more. New masks, same tasks. Like, I suppose... Like, is it, if you, like, in my eyes, there's like, well, Marvel's too scared to do anything. They've lost billions. That is fair. I mean, although saying that, they've made so much fucking money that, like, surely they could ship and pilot. Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did actually see that. That's quite cool. Activate my notes. At emerging. Hey, now, you don't be disrespecting Cora.
Need some work done?
Need some work done.
I'm sure you can find something.
I'm sure you can find something I like. I plan on doing videos building all of these vessels that I have made over the course of the last couple of... Just because there's a lot of goddamn ships. She's in the void currently up. She's taking a break. Alright, let's buy a Galileo. I think this has to be... I really like how this ship turned out. I think it looked really fucking nice. Also like how this... Very, very Star Trek, though. I keep looking at this, and I feel like I could probably make it better by expanding it. I've seen worse. Start releasing mods to accept release. Actually, I haven't run Starfield. So when, like, new content comes out, X, do you just pray that your mods don't break? Because I'm like, I always go the route of, we are going to be turning off mods. Let's see what you have for sale. Oh no, let's modify the ship. Have at it. So I have Antares with me. I say with me. The mod is downloaded. Which one? That's Picks the Ground. He's pretty chill. Yeah, there we go. So you got these pieces. So I have to say, these pieces look very nice. The mod author has done some... Wait, does the light color change? I wish the light color changed. Yeah, it's one of the things of making less powerful ships. You know, streamers like kill things too fast. What mods are you using? When will the new update's already out, technically speaking. There's not like a beta update currently on the cards. I did. I will have a review of it out very soon. It's really cool. My only concern with it is it requires you to mess with your you know, have like a shipbuilder thingy to make these function. I kind of want to see what these look like. Let's just strap these on to it just to see. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. I apologize. The way we can give her books. Oh, sorry. My singing's not bad. Fuck off. Guilty. I thought you could give her books. What's the issue? Oh. Ah, shit. What? Wait, what? Alright, we're gonna have to expand this up a bit. Whoopsie doodles. Yes, very nice. I just want to see what this looks like. Yeah. The Crimson Flyboy mixtape. Look out for it. Coming to the Creations Club near you. Docker needs to be on the outside of the ship. Where the fuck is the Docker? Where the fuck is the Docker? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. How much will it be? Oh, low price of 89 million credits. Let's just, I just want to literally see what this does. Hello there, give me all the ship parts. My girlfriend left me because of my Starfield addiction. Do like a country western song. Just jump a planet. Jump to a planet and be a whole new quest line. Well, maybe one day. I thought you... Do you not go backwards? You don't... All vehicles must be below the landing. Your mother must be below the landing bay. See, this is the other issue too, is how the fuck do you place these? Docker needs an interior... your mother needs a fucking interior connection. Oh, wait a minute. Just, what am I doing? Alright, I don't think anybody would be interested in that sort of gameplay. Personally. Holy fuck, they're big. Alright, Rick, have a good one. Alright, let's see how this apparently these wings extend. See, I'm opting to repopulate the settled system with creatures. Not that I'm doing anything to the creatures.
Yes?
Yes, no, I'm not. You see nothing. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, apparently it, like, extends out. Fucking better for the fucking effort that needs to go into it. Ooh. That was sarcasm. That's also probably illegal. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, there we go. Now let's try. So I think it expands out. Your PP is contraband. Whoa, don't disrespect me. Alright, how does this fucking work? Okay, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. That's like really cool. I would prefer anyone to Andresia. Too, like, there's too much hidden about her. Wait. Is this a vanilla ship? Bethesda, are you fucking serious? Are you serious, Bethesda? Anyone see an issue here? What the fuck, Bethesda? 0 out of 10. Oh, shit. Sorry. Alright, let's reload. That's it. Can we keep things a little bit more PG? I know I tend to make kind of, like, I tend to make innuendos, but I don't just come out and say it. Looks like it is a Stroud ship. Let's leave.
Yes?
All right, let's build a ship. See, I think it looks okay. All right, let's get to work building. I think I need to activate my thing again. All right, someone throw me a suggestion of what to build.
got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem.
Do I have anything to... fuck you, Tenebro. A ship, a cube. An ice cube? The fuck am I supposed to build an ice cube? An A-wing. Isn't that the small one? I could probably do an A-wing. The A-wing's the one used a lot in Rebels, isn't it? It's like the small little interceptor. Covenant inspired. Oh. Oh, maybe. Alright, let's try and make... I like the idea of a Covenant inspired ship. The place. Oh god. Alright, let's... I do want to try this Covenant. I feel like it could look cool. Single hab 3Y, Jesus. If you... The thing is, you could definitely do that. That's the Antares Star Foundry. It's very, very cool. I will have a review out tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. That'll be my Halo review. I will have a review out Monday. All right. For a brick, she flew pretty good. Or he. She? Master Chief, no, she. Apologize. Yeah, I would agree. The shipbuilder is very nice. Yeah, the outpost builder could be better. Well, make 3 ships, rock, paper, scissors. Oh. Do. Alright, how do we know it's a Covenant ship? Because it's purple. I instantly regret making it purple because now I can't see. Let's pick a white for the time being. Alright, so... Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's what happens when you don't look. Oh, the fuck? What is that snapping to? When you mean cats, Grandma, do you mean Khajiits or do you mean actual cats? Because there is actual cats in Starfield, or in Thingy. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Did it end up giving you anything extra, Ghost, or was it just kind of like? Because I tried to fiddle with it, but it looked a bit jank. Dives of a hippo diving into water, arms spread. Crimson Company in the See, we need like proper camera options. Like it'd be just nice to have like a free cam. What's Suxums? Suxums? What the fuck is that? Alright, so Crimson's got an idea here. This may look very, very weird. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna make it pink. We're making a Warhammer. It's not gonna be a Warhammer event. Give me a minute. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? The fuck? I don't... Excuse me? Why? Excuse me? Is there supposed to be a gap there? Maybe there's supposed to be a gap there. That's kind of strange. Oh, too many modules for duplication. I've never seen that fucking one before. That's new. I resent that. After many years being brainwashed, well, not brainwashed, I suppose. We're not that bad. Sit anywhere. Wait, how do you sit anywhere? Oh, the fair. Have you met Razumdar yet, Grandma? He's like one of my favorites. Kind of looks like a tardigrade. Alright. Like, can it look like something that actually flies? Like maybe a seagull or a penguin? Well, no, penguins don't fly. Landing gear. Landing gear. The issue here is trying to like get an engine that like would actually function. Looking like a drone. Hey, that's better than nothing. So weirdly, I don't really know anyone here that's like uber religious. Like, obviously I know people that are religious, but it's not like, don't really take it as seriously as like other religion, like other regions, I suppose. What I have to do, what I would like to do, is make a kind of a system that looks like these pivots. The turtle after I just shell it. Oh no, why do you do that? I wanted you to be in the middle. Can't open him. Can you like, can you stick there? Oh, it's all good. I don't take any effect. Oh, where the fucking get in, you dirty bastard. I know you could fit in there. Don't lie to me. Okay, that looks fucking stupid. Let me see. In situations like this where we need some bigger engines, but I'm not really... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have new pieces. We could potentially use them new pieces. How would they look? Probably really weird. Yeah, Razumdar, he's like... He's pretty much gonna be your go-to. We'll make an ornithopter. Oh yeah, let's make an ornithopter. Will I be able to? Probably not. No, they're not animated. I wish they were. That'd be fucking sick. How many pieces you can merge together in one spot? Nope, there's no limit at all. The only limit is the hard limit of the vendor, or of the shipbuilder. Oh, they're united. Yeah, if I had like big Firefly engines, it would definitely kind of appeal a little better. See, I'm just trying to think of like what to kind of add here. The issue if we do that, we would have to have very large landing gear. Oh yeah, no, I'm kind of in the same boat, Paul. Ridiculous in the game. My fingers are as fast as they used to be. Jumping also helps stay out of a... Yeah, I mean, whatever you got to do to get through the game. I quite it can be a little bit spammy. I do have them, but they're a bit small. But yeah, ESO can be a bit button mashing. That's why I tend to play classes where the build. So yeah, we could definitely use these. Oh, if only these flipped backwards. Gear bay and docker. Yeah, that's the only issue. Is if I go really low, it's gonna not function. I often end up playing heavy attack. Yeah, I'm kind of same. Like Like, I know, isn't there like a really good Sork build where you basically just use like very little combos? See, I want to round this out so it doesn't look as questionable. Do. Yeah. 4 times a fucking week. Jesus Christ. I used to think it was annoying my nanny bringing me once a fucking week. Jesus Christ. All right. This is one of those instances of like, I'm just sticking shit together in the hopes that something works. You know how? Whoa! How'd you know this wasn't like my plan all along to make it look nice? Doesn't actually look too bad. It's going to be very big. See, the Covenant in Halo like their curves. Their ships are very curved and angular. So I'm trying to like replicate that the best of my abilities. Everyone have a good 4th of July. No one blow their fingers off. No one would have planned it. What do you mean? I was dreaming about this last night. That's kind of what I am thinking a little bit, Dinsey. It does kind of give like a sort of a big heavy... I know the subclassing, I'm afraid, right? I have not, Grandma, and to be honest, I don't even know how like it would work necessarily. Because like it sounds... I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you said 4th to. Ghost? Didn't know. Oh, it's nothing like Oblivion. But once you get into it, I'm going to be honest with you, it's hard going back to like other Elder Scrolls games just because like some of the systems are just so nice. Like I'm a big fan of losing my pieces. I'm a big fan of the just how the abilities kind of function. Yeah, we're talking about ESO. Poor dogs are freaked. Oh, okay. That's me 4th of July, yeah. Yeah, our dogs are kind of the same. We don't... The only time there's really fireworks around... I don't have the Starborn Bridge, sadly. The only time there's really fireworks... You should break down everything, Grandma. Break down absolutely everything. Break down everything. Get those skills leveled up. Don't worry about putting points into them. But, yeah. Alright, ship is missing a lot of things. Okay, let's put some engines somewhere. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, over here, we tend to... You'll see, even though fireworks are illegal, you'll tend to see... It's funny. They're illegal in Ireland, but you can go up the north and buy them completely legally and then bring them down. And obviously, if you get in trouble, I don't think you'd get arrested necessarily, but the guards wouldn't be very happy. What? Converted it to cargo? That's kind of cool. Good in 25. It's really good, Jordan, but the only issue is that it's an MMO, so it's more... Like, it has first person, but it's not, like, very first person. But I really like the stories. The storylines are always very good. Alright, what was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. I need to figure out where to put our reactor. See, I like from obviously the PvP can be quite fun. Quick menu while fighting. Oh, I control her all the way. I don't. I don't use mouse and keyboard. Soloing world boss is very fun. Some of them are like, that was my kind of thing, was whenever I do a build, whenever I perfect a build, I always like to try. You have 3 border states where it's legal. So is it the case like I was saying, Marcus, where like people just go across the border, grab some of them, and come back? Yeah, that's it, because it's an MMO. It really is like a kind of a full-time job in some instances, and I will say it helps having a guild with ESO, because it can make like crafting and stuff a lot easier, and just generally it can make questing easier. But I tend to play it primarily solo, until I get into the trading, and then I'm like trying to make friends with everybody and try and make a quick buck. We built this city on rock and roll. Where the fuck did you even go? We went there. Nice, that's easy. It is. No, it's very fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I plan... Bethesda were nice enough to give me a... Well, I think ZeniMax technically. No, it was Bethesda. They gave me a key for the new edition. So I downloaded that on my Xbox, and I plan on playing it hopefully next week when I get done with Oblivion. Just want to go back into it because it's very fun. Ba, 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 ba. ESO Plus could be quite good, but early level I wouldn't worry about it. The craft bag is probably one of the biggest reasons to buy it, but even then... Like, if you're just playing it casually, don't worry about it. Like, one of the things... How close are you getting to do... How close are you getting? Well, I was just going achievements, mainly. I didn't realize that you didn't need to do those goddamn Daedra quests. I'm probably just going to focus on the main quest. We do need ship parts. I agree, Robert. Hopefully, Todd is listening. Todd, back in the office. You know, 4th of July is over. Get us some fucking ship parts. Good man. Yeah, new cockpits would be amazing. Another issue, I need to learn those boss fights in third person. Third person is honestly the way. Ship parts the main quest. The Undaunted is meant to be a Undaunted. Yeah, it is a must for it. I mean, I've seen some PvE players that can do crazy stuff with first person. But yeah, it's just so nice. But Undaunted is meant to be a kind of a 4-player activity sort of thing. I wouldn't worry about that until, like, realistically, I wouldn't worry about that at all till you're like a good couple of 100 hours in. You ever played ESO Guilty? You've been soloing? Oh, nice. What class did you guys... What class did you man Guilty? What class are you guys, weird cult-like people? It is... I remember one time, and the damage shields while channeling. Oh. I see. I haven't tried the Arcanist. I've quite done at this time with MMORPGs. Still too raw doing single player names. And that's fair. That's fair. Nightblade. Ooh, Nightblade, very nice. I mean Templar. Templar OP. I love my healing, but ultimately I love my jab. Yeah, I might do an Arcanist class. That's the only class I haven't done. Because it looks really cool. Game 6 Live made it 160. You're level 160? Fucking hell. Are you a girl trying to trade me loads of stuff? Oh yeah, 100%. Me and Deadly played at the start. I'd send her to consider to get freebies from people. Like one person, like I asked this one, like there was a guy basically like he was like, oh, I'll make you guys like star armor, and I was like, cool, and he's like, yeah, it's only this much money. I was like, I don't have money. And then he seen my girlfriend, and he was like, because he'd know we were part of a group, and he's like, oh yeah, I can make it for free. And she was like, can you make 2 sets, please? She didn't actually say that, but she was like, can you make 2 sets? But yeah, it was pretty funny. Wood Elf Vampire. Oh, very nice. The let me really quickly sneak these in here. Or class play, but remember sword and boarding. Probably it would have either be probably Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight's the proper like sword and boarding. Like a dark elf. Oh god. She could be a wood orc. I haven't done many writs. You need to point. Yeah. Man's just casually. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. But it is crazy how like that is a thing. Like there will be people like I know people like I used to be friends with people in guilds, and literally they would have millions of gold in the bank, and they'd log on a low-level female character and walk around the starter towns and ask like high-level players if they can like give them like 1,000 gold. And I'm like, there's levels I will not drop to. Oh, the role play, yeah. Like, yeah. I walked into a tavern and people were role-playing. I walked out so fucking quick. But people enjoy it. And a few female characters games giving tons of free stuff. All the fanboys trying to... Yeah. It's like... there's nothing worse than when, like... Like, I've had people thought like, someone asked me if I was a girl once in game chat, and it's like, my name is Crimson Flyboy. What the fuck do you think? Yeah, that would be, yeah. You can raise more than your level with ERP. Oh, okay, yeah. All the characters are really fun and really well done. I like the Warden because I really like the healing element of the Warden, having the pets. I love pet builds. No sexy roleplay for me. Although Flippy's like the big Virgil. Not actually, but Flippy was telling me because he plays a lot of WoW. He started off doing ESO, and that was like his gateway drug. And he told me about like some like server on World of Warcraft that is just dodgy stuff. And I'm like, how do you know about this, Flippy? And he's like, oh, don't ask. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, man, it's just casually out here. He's just doing the questionable stuff. Nope. See, the question is, where is he? Oh yeah, 100%. The thing is, though, there will. One of the things I noticed with MMOs, weirdly, because like guilds can be very family-like. I got in the questionable. I got in with a guild that was really, really chill. I like was really friendly with them, and they were all really nice and stuff. And that's the one element of it, like I really like, is that like there you can come across some really nice people there. The only thing is like I'd be like having conversations with them, and I'd be like, yo, you guys like excited to play, you know, the new blah blah blah, and they're like, what's that? And I'm like, the new game that's coming out, and they're like, bro, I've played this for like 3 years. This is my only game. And that always is weird to me, because I will binge games like crazy, but like I like, you know, like going around to different games. Kind of do a subclass thing. My main fighting is terrible. Well, you went Sork, didn't you? I'm trying to think, like, see, I wouldn't even know how the subclass system would, like, because I will say one of the best magical abilities for, like, keeping shit alive, oh, is it Riften? Oh, Jesus. One of the best ones of keeping people alive in, I like my Magicka Templar jabs. They heal. You do damage. Gold Shire. Jeez. What purple crowns? The crates? Catfishing was big. Oh god. That's like, isn't there like, because there, you don't ask, grandma, don't ask. They were weird trading for digits too. Got offered OP armor and stuff for phone numbers. Oh geez, yeah. I mean, like, because you will find some degenerates on like those MMO games, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I I accidentally gate crashed a wedding on Elder Scrolls Online. So in ESO, you reset your skills at like the main temples, like the churches basically. And I was in the church, and I noticed a lot of people, and like they were just doing their own stuff. And I was in pirate chat, and I was like trying to find out where these like it's kind of like in like the shrines in most, like in Oblivion and Skyrim. I was like, does anyone know where these fucking shrines were? And like they asked me kindly to leave. And it was very awkward when I realized what the fuck was going on. But yeah. There's some interesting individuals. Right, so what are we missing now? We need a... There is a fucking cock... Oh, it's a secondary bridge. Wendy's fast food. That's what I mean. It was on them, you know? It's not my fault. I needed to fucking respec my character. I was trying to PvP build. Fucking assholes. Like, the worst thing was, like, there's, like... Hello, Recon. The worst thing is there's, like... There's like houses in ESO. Sheila, 300-pound man named Bob. He used to went to a room and two, and they asked for privacy. Like, the fuck? Any good armor for trade before I did? Yeah, it's just like, Jesus Christ. But like the housing stuff, that's when I got way in depth with the housing stuff. Yeah, we were talking ESO. Because Flippy bought me a house. He bought me a house in Stros Mackay. Was very happy with that. He likes to say he's my landlord, but you know he's not. It's a mutual thing. But I like spent ages like just kind of furnishing it and stuff, and it's really cool. Oh, I've gotten kicked out of guilds. Kicked out of trading guilds for trying to undercut the trading. People would have like monopoly on certain stuff. I'm like, not on my watch, motherfuckers. Yeah, so it's a banger game. What ability do you aim for? I don't really worry too much about mobility, Dinsey. Generally speaking, I'm like, whatever gets the job done. I like kind of lower mobility because it makes the ship feel bigger. Ooh, I'd definitely be interested. Elder Scrolls Online is what it stands for. All right, we need a docker, engines, oh shit, where are we gonna put the landing bay? Oh, we could probably put the landing bay at the back, I guess. Yeah, that would make sense. We have no seals. Check the group finder. Yeah, you can get seals. What sort of sketchy stuff did you do on that server? He bought you a house. Oh, nothing. Flippy was just rolling in in-game gold. Flippy would like trade stuff like crazy. And I'd be like, Flippy, you know the way I'm your friend, give me money. And he'd be like, okay. Like, I literally got him into Dune, and he already had like started making money in Dune. Hello, Marty. Yeah, no, ESO has houses now. My brother probably ran to Flippy. Maybe he's on the burner phone. Oh, God. I kind of want to put like a landing bay in the front too. Oh, the Dark Brother Cave is sick. Some of the houses, there's like, well, I remember there was one house. It was like just a water area, and you could like modify it. It looks so fucking cool. I bought the house in Craglorn. I never liked real economies in MMOs where people could just flip stuff by thousands and make everything more expensive. See, generally speaking, I know that PC PC ESO is very much the market's being controlled by the players, but on console it's not really the case, because console players, and there is some Khajiit champion, oh very nice, very fancy. Because I know, yeah, like I know some people will literally like will try and cheat the system, but there's a lot of people like me that will basically flood the market with stuff like at what it's realistically worth. Like sometimes you could get things really cheap. Oh, collecting houses, oh, that would be expensive. Like I would always hit up the random, like, you know, the random guild, because there's like a trading system, and your guild can basically like kind of bet money for like are you going for a flat? No, I'm not going for a flat squish spider. How dare you? But like I was trying to, or like you can basically bet for the guild shops. And people go for like the ones in the big cities. I would go for like the ones out in the middle of nowhere, basically. And like it could be someone selling an apple for like 10,000 gold, or it could be someone selling a rare motif for like 100 gold. And sometimes you will pick up like absolute like fucking steals. I'm like, holy shit, this is mine now. Probably have a load of messages. Come back to me, fair maiden. It has been a yonder since I have seen your character's fair skin. Oh yeah, I've seen stuff like that. I've seen people who will list things really high in the hopes that someone will accidentally buy it, which I think is very scummy. Docker and engines. Where are we going to put a Docker? Can I put you there? Will you get... Hey, my Docker is there. The high of map, very nice. Apple for 10k, that was a gold seller. Wait, what's a gold seller? Like, as in someone selling gold for money? Oh, what the fuck? That's a thing? Fucking hell. Ooh. Jesus Christ. I know of, to be fair, I know of people who used to sell stuff in, I know of people who used to sell stuff in, sorry, I'm kind of having a brain fart. I know people that used to sell stuff in, like Destiny. Like, I used to occasionally play with people who would, I used to play with people who would essentially like carry accounts through. I played with them once or twice, and I was always shocked because like raiding in Destiny is something that's like really, really, really fun. And like, I don't mind bringing people through raids, even if they're dog shit, as long as they're not assholes. Like, as long as they can banter with me and we have a bit of a laugh. But like, people would like pay, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Like, people, like, I think they were telling me, like, people would pay upwards of, like, $150 to $200 for, like, one carry through the raid. And I'm like, I do it for the company. What the fuck? Main house, DKs, the Bastion Secretariats, High Hollow Hold, and Imperial Templars. Imperial Templar. Ooh, very nice. Where's High Hollow's Hold? Is that a new place? You bring people through raid. Show them these player friends were. They wouldn't. Ah, I see that. Started back in EverQuest. I like Daggerfall Overlook. Daggerfall Overlook is really cool. Oh, I didn't know you could build stuff over the sea. Yeah, because like, yeah, people will like the worst one in my. Oh, it's in. Oh, okay, 150 raid. I mean, I only get War 2, but that was like 10 gold a run, 10 in-game gold. That is. Hate the elite players. They're scumbags. What do you mean, elite? Like the? Because to be fair, I am not a fan of like. You can tell a lot of guild traders. You can tell a lot of guild traders buy low level, redo low level state. Be 160 to buy it. Yeah, no, like some of the like it was one and like to be honest, see here's the thing, right? With raiding and PvE content, there's a part of me like just do it yourself, but ultimately you're not hurting anyone. What I fucking hated was those scumbags that would pay someone to recover their account. So like let's say Guilty here is dog shit at Destiny, probably not hard to imagine. Crimson Flyboy is god tier. Guilty pays me like certain amount of money. I use her account and go and play trials and I just stomp. And it's scumbaggery because like it's because that's PvP. Like there's nothing worse than I'd be like I'm decent in Destiny, right? But like I'm the sort of person where like I'll play PvP with everyone, you know, so we could have a questionable person. Like there's nothing worse when I'm like we're loading into the game and I've got trials report up and trials report basically tells you like the stats of the enemy players. I'm like, okay, these guys are like they're like a 0.8 0.9 KD. This is good. First round they smoke us. I'm like, what the fuck? I look this week they've been going like 5.0 KDs. I'm like, yep, that's not them. That's someone fucking else. And it's always scummy. Like, that stuff I hate. Because it makes it harder for, like, lower level players to actually kind of succeed with Trials. Because Trials is a cool idea. Basically, in Trials, you have to try and get 7 wins without losing. And if you do it, you go to the lighthouse. And you get, like, a reward. And you can keep trying and trying. Just playing the finals, I got smoked by... Oh, yeah, I've noticed that. Have you noticed that too, Guilty? There's a lot of new low-level players groups who expect you to have the... Oh, yeah, I fucking hate that. I despise that, Marcus. Like, I'd be the sort of person, realistically, where, like, I will... Even if I have mad amounts of money, I will be rocking the bare minimum... Like, I'll be rocking the best in set gear, but it'll have shit perks on it. Or shit traits. UPX 100, without doubt. You will destroy me. But have a good time. And that's all it's ultimately about, is having fun. They need to fucking nerf it because gold comes unfurnished. But you can make all of it cheaply. Hey, to suddenly sit in my gaming chair because, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, my guy, what the fuck's going on? And, like, it would be scummy because you'd occasionally, like, it's not about fun, it's about winning. Well, see, to be honest with you, as somebody who used to do clan stuff in Halo, like I used to, but I know there's a lot of you Americans out there that are probably born earlier than 80s. I don't mean clan as in the white hood people. I mean clan as in like Halo clan leader sort of stuff, like groups of people that just play together competitively. And like, I would much rather play a game that's close than stomp someone, because it's not really, I'm not saying that if I'm trying to do challenges, obviously I want to stomp someone. But like, Destiny used to be fucking all over the place. Like, all over the place. I used to be the clan leader screaming at people. I used to scream at a lot of... That was me in raids, winning because someone else was playing the game equivalent of being the hotel cook shit. Honestly, yeah. You're just like, motherfucker. Because they're the sort of... Because there's people that will be doing it for money, but there'll be people who will just do it because they like stomping. You feel old now? Why did you think I was talking about the don't feel too old. I'm not that young myself. Can I put you in here? Here's no. That would rage and raise, honestly, if someone kept messing up. Oh, same. Like, honestly, like, I'm the sort of person where, like, I was a bit of an asshole in raiding. I was an asshole. Like, if someone, like, was new and inexperienced and they admitted, like, oh, I fucked up, I'd be like, that's cool, that's fine. You know, you fucked up. We've all done it. You know, there's nothing to be ashamed of. The problem would be when you get somebody who says they're good when they're not, and they're fucking up, and they're constantly hiding that they're fucking it up. And it's like, you're just wasting everyone's time. Like, if you're not good, get the fuck out of the game, you know? That's how I always saw it. I joined a guild leader PvP group, got showered playing with healing, never went back. Yeah, no, like, to be honest, like, I've played, I don't chill, I want to win. PvP gaming is 45-second long, full-blown, voice-breaking, scream death threats. You flaming art. No. I'm very nice. Are you calling us old? Not tuned into the current world events in gaming? No. Well, maybe. I wasn't attempting. I just had a feeling that some people might have thought that I was... Oh, it needs to... Damn it. Needs to go back more. In Halo, my old clan leader would swap up players and sub bench if you were bad. Oh, no. Like, ultimately, when I used to do, like, clan stuff, it was always meant to be... It was meant to be... What the fuck? It was meant to be, like, fun, primarily. I don't think I'm going to be able to put those engines in there now that I'm thinking about it. You'd call me old, a middle at least. Probably use the drops. Oh, you will get that. Some gear is kind of questionable. I had a message on Xbox Mail until they... Oh god, I remember. Voice messages used to always freak me out. Because I'm like, I don't want to have to listen to someone shout at me. I just want to play the game. Hated having to carry the GM's kids. Oh yeah. If you want to play finals, said no, you're trash. I want to... Don't feel bad. She says the same fucking thing to me. Like, I literally be dead, and I'll be like, oh, I'm dead. Let me, like, check my phone. And she's like, why are you not moving? Why are you not moving? What the fuck? Like, play the game. We're losing because of you. And it's like, for fuck's sake, I just want to have fun. But see, I'm probably one of the few people where, like, I equally enjoy a good old PvP while also enjoying PvP. I enjoy both. Oh, she is a sweat. She doesn't play PvE games at all. Like, I'm like, oh, these new games are coming out. If you have Avantech, the tiny cubes. Oh, I might have to... I'm gonna have to download Avantech. Let me see. We need to get some good engines. I don't know what... I mean, oh, wait a minute. If I could turn... No, wait, that's sure. Yeah, no, maybe not. I will say, has anybody else been messing with the mod that adds the, these Gillibrand snap pieces? These ones? Because I have to say, I am, like, in love with them. They're so fucking good. Yeah, you using them too, Michael? They're so good. Like, they're so fucking good for these sort of stuff. I believe one of them is from the Z something place anywhere. And one of them, there's ancient elf armor you can get. Laser turrets, they're off topic. Looking at ballistic turrets. But there's only one variant for the machine type. Wait, what do you mean the machinery type? What machinery type, Ghost? Now you're making me laser machinery type. CSGO, and I used to be enough good when I was younger to get double AK. Ooh. Yeah, you can learn the crafting motif. Just hated me for having fun. Yeah, people will try to say in layman terms for different actor race. Wait, what? But looking at the ballistic turrets, are there only one variant for the machinery type? So, trying to say in lame... Wait. You're confusing me. Ghost, explain. Again? Ballistic turrets and laser turrets. They're their own race in the game? What the fuck? Alright, I identify as a particle turret because I'm fucking cool. I was like looking, I was like, what do you mean machinery? Oh yeah, that looks okay, that looks good. Now can we... Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice. Oh, can we move it a little bit? No, can you like... No. Okay, maybe not. Come back here to me. Well, maybe. What about... It's kind of too small. I'm looking at the ballistic turrets, and they only have one... Well, no, there's two types of ballistic turrets. There's the Joshaku railgun type. There's the K autocannon. And the Mauler. And then... Yeah. Talk about the infantry turrets. What? Alright, Michael, have a good one. The fuck you mean? You sold your account? I mean, I don't think you're scum. I think that's a fucking good... I think that's a fair assessment, Marcus. I'd do it too. If I was able to get... not get away with it, but if I was willing and able to do that, I would definitely do it. Non-ship turrets. Ah, see, that's where you lost me. Because I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I know the thing. Make sure to blend. Yeah, that's... I think I'm going to just blend them into the ship body a little bit. Need to pull them out, though. The fuck? What? What the fuck? Excuse me, what? How did I manage to snap them? Hello, Larry. Welcome. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, that... Like, I know Flippy does be telling me, like, the price of some of the mounts in the game, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Didn't they bring out a mount recently in WoW that, like, kind of skyrocketed, like, how much money they made? Oh, well, that's actually what the one I should go with. Let's... I'm good, Larry. Can't complain. Just making a very nice ship. You can tell I'm looking at a computer and that's it. I'm good at talking to computer. Well, no, see, when you said infantry, I got really confused because I was like, for some reason, I just imagined that there was like different versions of turrets. Outposts should get more than 6 turrets. Like, I feel like they need to kind of just, you know, they need to give us, overhaul them. We should have like a bet. See, like, what are we gonna get at the new update? Will we get ship parts? Will Todd Howard, Pete Hines comes out and we're like, no, they brought him back just to say the fucking bad things. I was always like quite. Can you not lean a little bit more to the fucking left, you scumbag? Pete Hines was always the guy. If you've seen him come out, not Todd Howard, they're about to say something that's probably not good. Hello, Devin. Welcome. You're not late. You're just in time. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Back to me. Yada-da. Wait, these are the decorative engines, though. I need to get rid of these. Put actual engines. Is it Pete the Gold? Yeah, Pete used to be. He's gone now. But it wasn't that he was, like, bad news necessarily. Mods Crims of Bethesda. Yeah, I'm fair, but I am hoping Bethesda kind of gives us. And, like, I will say fair play to them because, like, I feel like it would not be easy to have to go out and kind of basically talk about. It's like even when 76 was like you know, when it launched and like all the years they would always talk about it because it's one of their games. But it's like Todd wouldn't like they didn't want to risk Todd doing it because it was such a like negatively seen game. That like Pete was kind of the one to be like, all right, I'll deal with it. I'm good. I'm trying to think, I wonder who would be like one of the best like at like I'm trying to think. Like I have to give it to Todd. All the memes aside. The man can talk the talk, you know? Like, he's one of the few, because, like, I'm trying to think of who's, like, quite good at kind of doing the hype when it comes to talking with games. I always used to find it funny when they, like, dice, because they'd always have, like, it'd be like Sven Svensson. Be like a Swedish, and like I always find it. I think it's really cool, like seeing, especially with like E3, which is very much like obviously like a big Americanized kind of thing, and like seeing like European or like non-American kind of accents. Although there's been some. Have any of you guys ever seen the montages of like the cringiest like E3 moments? Some of them are, oh my dear lord, some of them are something else entirely. So remember they got EA got was it the new MMO Dream, a cyber. Oh, that'd be cool. I'm kind of nervous too because fighting mechanics terrible. Move my character around. Well, if you have a hard time moving your character around, Grandma, I would definitely recommend investing in one of the classes that like allow you to have a shield or like a heat, like the Templars healing, because you're a Sork, aren't you? Yeah, like a heavy attack Sork might be the strat. Like if you got like some sort of Templar shield used to be really good. What was I gonna say? Fucking yeah, I don't know if you remember, there used to be like a really big YouTube channel back in the day. It was like prank versus prank. This girlfriend boyfriend used to prank each other, but they got the guy from Jesse to kind of like be the, what do you call it, like the announcer. And I feel for him. It was the most awkward. Like I can't even watch it again. Like it was so awkward. Like, he was way out of his depth, which is quite interesting because, like, you would think that if you were, like, a YouTuber and you're a YouTuber that does, like, prank-related videos and you're always in front of a camera, you think you'd be able to kind of, but then apparently he just, at the time, yeah. Because I think it was, like, EA, because he called one of the devs the wrong name. He was, like, it would cut to him and he'd just be, like, stood silent, like, stone-faced. But I expect our staff's doing better. But how do I spot? You just throw heavy armor on. But realistically, see, you're probably better off maybe using light armor and then making use of some of the passives to keep yourself tanky. Heavy armor can keep you tanky, but it's not going to be the main reason it will keep you tanky. What the fuck is this? I didn't see this when I did my fucking review. I don't know, it's an engine apparently, but I did not see it. Thank you, X. Might have to use these engines. These look kind of sick. Can I get it? Will it sit in there? Oh, nah, it doesn't want to stab anywhere. It is a very big engine. Its snap points are a little weird, but I have to say, like, I think the mod author who makes these, they're all like hand modeled. They're fucking amazing. Like, they look sick. We need... Master Chief, finally a good connection. Alright, we need to... Are the middle wing... No, they're not halves. I wish they were. But they're not... They're not, like, wide enough. That's from the Antera's Star Foundry. I'll have a review of it in 2 days. Guess not an exhaust review. Because it's a fancy... Yeah, that's fair. I missed it, because I didn't think it was... That was in it, to be honest. That's really fucking cool. I'm glad it finally works. There was a mob that used those pieces to make halves. What do you mean was? They got rid of it? God damn it. Grandma, have you tried controller? That might be sacrilege, because I know you're not a fan of that sort of stuff, but ESO is built quite well for controller. Oh, it's... Remember, holding heavy attack with the lightning staff does good. It does very much. I quite like that about third person is going to be the best way to play. Eagle 1. What is Eagle 1? That sounds interesting, and also something I'm not aware of. Bum, bum, bum. If you have what in your hand? Arthritis, is that what you say? I see. I've always been a controller player myself, even though I dabble in the PC gaming. What the fuck did I just do? I've always preferred it. I find it more immersive, weirdly. Like, I think the only game I tried, the only game I kind of tried mouse and keyboard was DayZ. And to be honest with you, wasn't a huge fan. It was very non-immersive. Play with control. Yeah, see, I'm the same. If a game comes out and I want to, because I don't play too much games these days on PC. Gray Zone, not really PC or controller supported, but I got it done. Hello, Nogroth. Yeah, it's more comfortable, 100%. Like, and I know some people will probably prefer keyboards and stuff. Like, I know Flippy loves his keyboards, but I'm just like, no, I prefer my controller. I have kind of wanted to dabble in, you know, like the small, they're like Razer does them and a couple of other companies do them. It's basically like one hand is like for, like, it's got like maybe, it's like a mini keyboard that like just fits your fingers. So it has like your WASD and stuff. And then you've got your mouse in your other hand. Typing with a controller is very painful. Yes, I agree. Anybody miss the days of the chat pad? Them's were the days. So much my fingers hurt. Yeah, I'm a keyboard mouse. Every time I try controller again. And that's fair. I will say if you're not used to it, because I tried to use controller, it snaps me hard, the experience. Spend all day using it's nice to leave. Yeah, I feel like that's the other thing too, is like for a lot of people, if you're using your keyboard, like if you're working in that sort of, hello Spooky, if you're working in that sort of environment, you know, like where you're basically mouse and keyboard, trying to figure out how to kind of spec the. Bum, bum, bum. See, I really wish we had like half slab versions of these. I feel like I'm going too long with it. Wait, what do you mean, Blackwing? Is the playing wholly attention? Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, if you have to like look at the controller, stuff like that. See, I've seen stuff about that, Recon, about the company that represents them is basically like saying they don't understand what they're saying. Like, to be honest with you, that whole like premise of like the video game stuff, like when you buy games and then like, you know, servers going down or you lose content because they remove it is very scummy. You know what? I was trying to do a Covenant sword design. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's what it is. Like the other thing too with the killing games, I know there's a few games that do it. Like Forza, I haven't actually. I will have to sign it. Thank you for reminding me. So I know, don't the Forza games constantly get delisted a lot? The other kind of element to it that obviously it's not the main kind of point behind it, and I don't know of many companies that like necessarily would do it, but Bungie kind of curated this whole system of sunsetting where basically no singing, that's the shanty song, where basically like you pay for content and then like in a couple of like say like a year down the line they will remove the content from the game, and it's very scummy, and I think they might have put it all back in, but it's like, imagine paying for something, because I paid for like a load of the expansions with Destiny 2 and then they eventually removed them from the game, and it's like, but I paid for them, what the fuck? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised Destiny didn't get so much flack about that. Funny enough, Bungie's getting sued and actually have to go to trial because they so completely deleted one of your content. Yeah, I seen that. Didn't they like try to use like video footage as like kind of evidence, and the judge is like, the fuck is this? Yeah, see, that's kind of another one where, yeah, you are correct, X. Like, there's a lot of instances with the FIFA, and like, I don't even think they don't have FIFA anymore, do they? Where they would basically make so much money for characters where you got nothing out of it. Well, isn't like, look at Nintendo. Isn't Nintendo getting in trouble because they can like technically brick your fucking your Switch too? I think, from what I've heard. But yeah, that's definitely not scummy at all. It's why when it, no matter how much you think a developer is on your side, they're not. They're a company at the end of the day. Like, I find it quite, it's quite sad the route that Bungie has gone. Like, they've definitely fallen from their grace, or fallen quite far in terms of like you got the marathon stuff, Obviously before that you had like a lot of issue with Destiny. Like I remember at one point like they kept switching up their monetization scheme. Like initially Bungie used to do the expansion stuff. All right, Nogarth, have a good one. Catch you later. Oh, you know, it's sad because like I enjoy Destiny. I thought Destiny was like a really, really good game. So damn particular in controlling about how people use the products. Remember, you have to sign up for a program they want you to. I'm going to be honest with you. The Nintendo can get fucked. I would never touch any of their stuff because the fact that they can copyright strike you if you put up it's again, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I heard rumors, speculation, allegedly, that didn't they basically if you made like Nintendo content, it was like overly negative, they would like kind of be like, no, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, they are. Like, that's what I mean. They split in the expansion. Like, it's extremely scummy now how the dungeon's not part of the season. Like, I really hope, and again, I don't ever wish for anyone to lose their job but like, some of the higher-ups at Bungie that are trying to monetize everything need to get fucked. Like, you ruined Destiny 1 was a monumental game. It was, I want to say it was like one of the fastest subreddits on Reddit to reach like 1 million players. Like, it was huge. It had the best of both worlds. It had its issues, but it was amazing. And then they just, yeah. All right, have a good one, Ghost. Catch you later. This thing is so huge for only having like 3 habs inside of it. Yeah, the upper management, they fucked it. They fucked it every chance they got. Yeah, they had to change the entire, because the thing is, they even admitted themselves, they said that they could win the lawsuit, they just don't want to waste time on it, which I get it. Like, that's the one thing about like going up against these big corporations. They have unlimited money and they will just keep throwing money at you. All right, Disney, have a good one. Disney. Grimace ship. What does grimace mean? Oh, the big purple guy. What the fuck? Is that what he's called? Let's see. Infinite Money Court probably need. Oh, it does. 100%. Like, it's just, yeah. Like, I will say, Europe is generally better in some regards, but like American companies tend to kind of throw their dolls out of the pram. Like, I remember watching the documentary about the Pirate Bay, and like it was kind of crazy to me that like the amount of like money that those, like, because obviously they represent the record labels, and I'm not advocating piracy at all. I'm just saying like the kind of like how much, like how hard they hit them. I think is I could put like a like inside it. It's just very, once you kind of go the route of the No Perfect Dark is a shit show. I could do, oh, there's the actual fucking turtle. The Viking. Oh, what I could do, hold the phone. wonder, should I mount it on top? Thank you, Guilty. If they could be bought, I'm pretty sure Nintendo would copyright claim. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, it's just there's no real, obviously there's no real reasoning for them to do it. It'd be too much hassle currently, but one day they'll float. Why is that float? Why are you floating? You're not supposed to be floating. I really wish we could. How hard do you think it'd be to make cockpits flippable backwards? Obviously, obviously you'd have to disable the yeah, I'm probably gonna put some big guns in here. Obviously, like, you'd have to disable the flying ability. I'm doing a job with an idea quickly. I will say I'm quite good at kind of like throwing shit together till it works. Just be annoying. It would be awesome though, because like imagine having like a cockpit facing backwards. Like you could definitely use them as like alternative habs. Like this would actually be sick as an alternative hab. We need to try and make this, like, this needs to... That's what I mean. Can you imagine that be a captain's quarters? It looks so fucking cool. You could even, like, imagine if you could, like, flip it upside down and have it, like, underneath. Gold glass, neon. That'd be pretty fucking, yeah. Digital display cockpit. What? Well, there is, to be fair, there is a mod that does a good job of the glassless cockpits. But I think we as humans like seeing out into space, even though I don't know if, like, I always wonder, like, psychologically, would you be better off in space being able to look out the window and see the void of nothingness? Or not have a window at all? Advice: be very busy and probably no matter what I do, I can't get the Halo Armory mod to work. All right, Chris, I got you. Are you on PC? Is your problem it won't spawn? Is that your problem? Hello, Dong. Bum, bum, bum. Be paranoid they crack. I mean, they would probably be solid enough. Humans need to see space to be happy mentally. Yeah, but really? Well, I'd probably lose the plot. I'd be like, what if I need to go out and breathe some air? You know, what if I have a panic attack? I'd feel safe with a window in space. I would the bottom of the ocean to be... Oh, I wouldn't feel safe with a window at the bottom of the ocean. I'd rather not see what's outside there. What if Megalodon's real and it's just living down there? Yeah, Chris, let me know. Is it just the mod won't, like, the weapons aren't spawning, but you've it enabled? Alright, let's... Window design flaws. Yeah. Although sometimes you get, like, I will say, one of the things that came from the one of the things that, you know, like, remember the Titanic submarine and stuff? One of the more annoying things that came from that is everyone and their mother became submarine engineers. And like you'd see like clips of like say like recreational submarines like that would operate in like say like the Mediterranean, and it'd be like, oh, I wouldn't go in that submarine, that doesn't look safe. And it's like, it dives to like a max of probably 10-15 meters. It's not going down to Challenger fucking deep, you know? But some people are just fucking idiots. Don't skimp on design, damn right. Oh yeah, yeah, fair. Like that was like, if you see what a submarine actually, the view is not like the movie's just all black. I would assume so, yeah. Because especially if you're like the other side, like, you know, not facing the sun, it's gonna be very dark. But like if you see like say for instance submarine James Cameron used, that's designed so different. It doesn't even look like a submarine. Like it's so weird, you know? Subs that are made to dive to that depth. Listen, believe me when I say those things are perfectly safe. Well, yeah, no, usually they are very safe when they're like military grade ones, very safe. Random ones made in by a billionaire who fired his fucking chief's the chief safety inspector? Stay the fuck away. Just don't accidentally crash into someone, that's all I'm saying. Maybe not that one. That one was oh, I just remember, you guys seen the meme when the front fall off? It's like, I'm here to say that these boats are perfectly safe. Well, what about that one, the one that crashed? Well, obviously that one wasn't safe, but the other ones were perfectly safe because it was a PS controller for the 360. Who's the safety engineer? I heard you say I can't make submarine out of chocolate. Yeah, and to be fair, right, like a joystick like that isn't inherently, some of those millionaire, I've never been inside, but they can be pretty huge. But I mean, like proper submarines done extremely well, you know, like, yeah, but like that was a shit show. Like there's the joystick stuff, like doesn't like I've always seen clips of like doesn't like the US military tend to use like controllers? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, boss, if I can fly a drone with the fucking Xbox controller, I'll be the next fucking Red Baron. Well, actually I won't. I'll probably die of heat stroke, because don't all the drone pilots in America live in like the Nevada fucking desert? But like, yeah, in the Netflix, he didn't play Forza or Mario Kart, forgot the boost button. Jesus Christ, guilty. 20, yeah, the $20 with the dodgy Bluetooth. It's like, shit, did someone change the batteries? Uh-oh. Like, I think it would be really cool to go in like a submarine. I would never be caught dead going down to that depth. Not in a sub like that. No fucking way. Hello there, Palmas. Like the subs you tend to see like in like on holiday kind of resorts or place, they look really cool, where they're basically just all windows. And, like, they obviously don't go down that deep. It'd be, like, super... It's like the glass boats. They always look really fucking cool. A really cool mod. It's called Immersive Star Colors. I'm pretty sure the mod author was in the chat last night. If it was the Elite controller, I can 100% understand. Thing probably got stick drift. That's what I mean. Like, it's like, it was very tragic. Like, it, like, obviously I'm not gonna make like light of it. I mean, I suppose humor is obviously a way to kind of deal with tragedy, but like at the same time, it's like, what were you doing? Why? Like, these weren't your average Joe. These were like people who have had serious wealth. So you would assume, and obviously wealth doesn't equal intelligence, but like you would like to think that they wouldn't be like, you know? Like, if I was a billionaire and I wanted to in a sub, I'd be like trying to like hit up like a naval commander that would like bring me down on the, you know, off the books on like a nuclear powered sub. Yeah, he was right. Like, Jesus Christ. But then people, I don't know what it is. Like, it's kind of like in the same boat of like, it's a neatly trimmed mustache. It's kind of in the same vein of like people who like scale Mount Everest. Like, why would you put yourself through the torment of that? You know, just to like ultimately probably die. Oh yeah, it is. It's insane. Like, I don't, and like I seen like, have you ever seen the pictures of like the lines of people? Like, it's just chock-a-block like lines of people, and then there's just dead bodies that you're like, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed like to touch. Yeah, that is fair. 5200, that's a lot of fucking dives. I wonder how on the topic of subs, how expensive are submarines compared to boats? Like, I'm assuming they'd probably be more expensive than boats, right? Because boats are pretty expensive. This game is fun. Yeah. Apparently all that money couldn't buy fucking brains. Yeah, that's the other thing. I agree, Richard. Like, most of them are just, the Sherpas are doing all the work. You should start fiddling with the shipbuilder tray if you haven't. It's very, very, very awesome. That's fair. It can be very daunting, like when you're first kind of getting into it. It's all, yeah, I agree. Like, people, like, I feel like there's more. You're gonna put a shroud. I might actually do that. That's a good idea. Hide some weapons behind it. Like the yeah, it is. It's like, it's kind of like, you know, like you know, the Reddit where it's like the like r/trashy. It's kind of like trashy rich. Like, I feel like there's so much more interesting locations to climb that are equally, like, they're challenging without being like wanting to kill you. Like, Kilimanjaro looks amazing to climb. Can you climb Mount Fuji? Oh, is Mount Fuji a volcano? Am I No, it's not a volcano, is it? They say it's not even the most difficult, only the tallest. Rich people thinking they're untouchable. Yeah. Oh, can you climb it? Because it looks fucking sick. Like we have like Crow Patrick here, which is quite. It's got like a little church on the top, and it's like a kind of a treacherous climb. It's not overly treacherous, obviously, but like if you're if you're a little bit on the unfit side. Nuclear powered ballistic missile submarines are the most expensive. 10 to 20 billion? Fucking, I could buy 5, you know? Gee, like, see, here's the thing. Can you legally buy one? Like, if Jeff Bezos wanted to just buy some, like, missiles or an aircraft carrier, would he be allowed to? You can buy eggs? What the fuck? Hello there, Wiki. It'd be pretty funny, like, having, like, imagine your Amazon gets delivered by, like, a fucking F-35. Super. Yacht is more expensive than... Yeah, like, yachts are something where, like, obviously, I think everyone would... I don't know, maybe not everyone, but I feel like, I believe you could buy a sub with permits, but it'd have to be demilitarized. Can you imagine how fucking cool it'd be? It's like, oh yeah, that's Steve. He bought a fucking decommissioned nuclear sub in the 80s. He just fucking lives in it. Pops up out of nowhere. But the yachts are something where, like, I think it would be like I think it'd be like a once in a lifetime experience to go out on a yacht and kind of chill, but I just don't understand the appeal of it personally. Like, cuz I feel like with boats, like I think boats are cool. The idea of, like, you know, like you have like a small boat or like a kind of even like a even like a medium-sized boat that can fit your family, and you could probably survive on it for months at a time. Like, yachts are just kind of like, yeah, you could survive on it, but it requires so much maintenance. Smallish one, the insurance. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, having to do the staff and stuff. Sub with wings would be the optimal spaceship. Hell yeah. Some people buy them for show but can't afford powering them up. It's like, yeah, I bought a yacht, but it just sits in the back garden. Like, I keep seeing pictures of Bezos. He has like a yacht. Is it Bezos the yacht? And he, like, it has to have two like support vessels with it. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I'd be content with, like, and even like, you know, like, you think, you know, in GTA, you know, like the before yachts came in, the biggest boat you could get was like the sailboat that, like, Michael had that gets stolen. That's what I think it'd be sick to have. Have to have a captain, 2 engineers, and a bosun. Jesus. Nah, I'll do it myself. I got it. Have you seen me? I'll captain your boat. I'll helmsman it. No problem at all. Just be like, all right, how do I start this? YouTube? Bring me up a video on it. Weirdly, there probably would be a YouTube video on how to first start a very expensive yacht. It's for the helipad? What the fuck? It's fucking insane. Living on a boathouse would be very cool, but my biggest thing is, like, I think currently I don't trust the internet enough. And the power system. I feel like if we get, like, you know, to a point where, like, satellite internet is, like, very reliable. There's a canal boat. See, the canal boats are very cool. You see a lot of them near me because, like, canal is like it's a big canal that goes from, like, Dublin all the way down. And it's really cool, but it's a pain in the arse because you have to open the locks every fucking probably 20 miles. Take even more oh yeah, no, they definitely would. They 100% would. But it's just really cool. I always like the aesthetic, even though I would 110% die from some sort of disease. the idea of like living in like a houseboat in like the swamps somewhere. I just, for some reason, I love the swamps. I love the mix of like the aquatic or the subaquatic life. It always looks so cool. Realistically, though, you wouldn't want to swim. Well, I suppose it depends on what swamps. There's probably some swamps out there that aren't treacherous. I know the swamps Michael live in are very treacherous. Louisiana, no joke. Crimson, I love the swamp slapper. That's what I put on my headstone. Literally, probably will say got bitten by a fucking snake 10 minutes into his swamp expedition. He's made it into like an apartment where the main docking. That's so fucking cool. Oh yeah, 100%. You'd make a fortune. Like that's kind of like now that we have like this kind of van life thing kicking up. Like a lot of people want boats because they're so much more scenic. If I was in Ireland, I would want a cabin in the middle of nowhere. To be honest, you don't have to go far to find a cabin in the middle of nowhere, but it gets boring very quickly. I'm the sort of person I like like say that nature as much as the next person. But sometimes I like a bit of civilization. Like my God, the time I know I'm harping out here, but the time the power went out for a couple of days, I don't know how people did it. Like having no internet, no Wi-Fi, no television. Like nah. We ain't doing this. We're not living in the Stone Ages. And like my mother's like, this is what we used to do, you know, candlelight dinners, you know, all this stuff. We used to fight and drink a lot. Books, board games. Fair. Okay, so this is what we used to like. Yeah, but you're old. Fair. It's just like I would much rather like not do that sort of stuff personally. Power goes out in cabin in Ireland, find a hot redhead Irish lady. Honestly, you're not going to find a lot of redheaded Irish people in Ireland. That's more Scottish. I mean, you'll still probably find some, but realistically, are they going to want to spend time with you in a cabin with no power? Probably not. What about freckles? Again, not really. I mean, there is obviously like my nephew's red hair and stuff, but it's not as prevalent. Like I don't know where that stereotype came from. I don't have power loss beyond 15 minutes. Benefit of living next. Yeah, like I know when the power went out, basically people living next to like major areas were good. You know, like anyone who lived next to a hospital, you're fucking set. Ginger, freckles, Welsh. Yeah. Irish are more like, we're more kind of, I would say we're more dark hair sort of stuff. Although you will get it, the occasional Le Yin. But no, I want to cover the whole thing. Quite a few here guilty. I think stereotype comes from the English being able to give a fuck what the difference between Scottish and Irish people are. Well, I know from oh no, we'll do. I know from personal experience. The Brits seem to have a little bit more tolerance these days for the Irish than they do the Scottish. Surprised Mona's not here to be like, aye, you canny, you cunt. Fucking wet Tom have an arse. Alright. If you're ever in your mother's room and you find something this color and this shape, don't touch it. Are there real Highlands? Are there any real Highlanders that cut each other's heads off? Not nowadays. There probably was back then. I will say though, I'm always envious of Scotland. I'm envious of Scotland because like the Highlands in Scotland are absolutely breathtaking. Ireland doesn't really have that machismo. Starship Hulk. Just sitting in a cabin somewhere. Mona's passed out a pub. Mona lives, yeah, like Ireland, we have like, I mean, Ireland's nice. I would like to say Ireland's probably more green than Scotland. But like Scotland has like some breathtaking visuals. Let me see how this looks. Yeah, they did. Up the north. They actually, I think the farmer who, like, you know, the road to King's Landing, the farmer cut down the trees. He was sick of people taking pictures in front of it. Alright, let's take this first real quick. Obviously, fantastic food and drinks. Oh yeah, like if you can get access, Ireland is green and potato filled. Sadly, not as much potatoes anymore. We kind of, after the shit in the 1800s, we kind of like lost a lot of respect for the old spud. You know, we're still fond of it, but only one to get the artifacts. Yeah, it's on thin ice. Like we've moved on to pasta. I was gonna say chips, but that's spuds too, lol. Pasta, rice, very good. All right, this is Ireland. Oh, there she is. It's not that bad, Mona. Like, I feel like Ireland is more tame than Scotland, and you can probably understand us a little bit better. It is more green. Friendship with rice, yes. The Irish discovered chicken curry and Chinese food, and we're like, yes, give me that dirty Chinese food. Not dirty as in, like, dirty is usually is a good thing, you know, like, oh, Jez, you have a right dirty bird. Yeah, we're a big fan of our Chinese. Love a nice Chinese. Ginger, Scottish, Welsh. Ship. English or villains. We're not fucking... Fuck off. I've only had... Okay, I've had a few... My dad used to like collecting caravans. To be fair, caravans is like a lot of people over here will buy a caravan and go to like the... Like they'll go to... Say, for instance, the... Like we've like caravan parks. And they're like usually really, really cool. You know, it's kind of like holidays in Ireland. Like I remember you go to the, you know, some people might go to Tenerife or Magaluf. We'd go to caravan parks when I was younger. It was always fun. Red potatoes like white powder. They do in some rural, but fuck off. You're chatting mad shit. Only one of us wears a kilt. Italian side more. My Italian side pastas my. Be fair, I have a soft spot for pasta carbonara. I'm just like, yeah. Give me that pasta carbonara. I'll flash if you're canny, be careful. Is the Barney? Yeah, this is where Barney lives. Everybody, let's sing along. I love you. Is that copyright? Shit, that's probably copyright. I hate you, you hate me. Let's pray the Gamescom shows ship parts finally. What's a Sunday sauce? It's okay if it was under a $5. What do you mean? What are we talking about as a $5? You alright, pal? You look... Fuck off, I look like Barney, you dickhead. A fucking Teletubby looking ass. Something magic about a thick red sauce with huge pieces of meat. Understandable, to be fair. Carbon... or, spaghetti bolognese is a big one over here. Nothing better than hearing your be in a metal bucket. Hey now, you know, some of these caravan parks have outdoor toilets. Thank you. Yeah, the color was meant to be... I think I'll need to do a little bit more work with it at some point. Because I do kind of like how the shapes are, but I feel like it's a little bit more... Nightmares that my dog... Oh, Barney was a banger. Is this Arby ship? Yeah, this is the ship Arby flies. I have this, like, weird memory of, like, one of the Barney TV shows where... he somehow is like, him and the kids are working in a fucking, in like one of those food trucks, and he's using a deep fat fryer. I don't know if I've just conjured that up in my mind. Oh, that sounds very nice. Of course, some event. What the fuck, Mona? I always wonder, because you know the way American Italians are always like, oh, American, we lack the past to... I apologize. I don't know why I just got really... But, like, you know the way, like, American Italians and American Irish, they're very religious. And I know Irish aren't that religious. I wonder, like, are actual Italian people religious? Like, I mean, obviously there probably is some that are, but, like, is the general consensus... Are they mostly Catholic? I mean, it would make sense. You would think so with, like, the Pope living, like, right next door. Mona, were you the one fighting Barney? I can imagine, Mona, as a child, like, you'd go, like, meet Santa, and, like, if he didn't give you what you want from the lucky bag, you'd probably punch him in the penis. Pretty relaxed as long as you aren't picking fights. I mean, that makes sense. All right. Touchy Brock. All right, we're gonna glass the planet. I'm gonna draw a penis on the planet and be like, tell them it means something really, really cool in Sangheili. Took a relative insist on saving my soul from being gay, but then they... Well, I suppose that's like... I suppose that's just kind of one of those things. Antagonistic, I'm sure, but yeah. I think most places are very, like, chill. But I've occasionally known people that are so fucking backwards, like, if somebody is gay and they, like, say, for instance, they'll throw out, like, if they were, like, receiving gay people, after they, like, give them tea, when they're gone, they'll throw the cups away. And I'm like, you don't catch gayness, you fucking imbecile. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah. Pizza and pasta are very big in the States. Ooh. I really want to try, like, American-style pizza. Just to see what the hype is. We have to stay away from all that stuff. Struggle to stay away from corn is hash special. Ah, that's fair. I was like that Matt. I was like that Met Santa in the market, and he had trainers on him. Told the line of kids he's a fake trying to take money. What the fuck, Mona? Jesus fucking Christ. Backwards is the way of life here. See, Ireland used to be backwards, and we're still kind of backwards, but we're less backwards. We're more forwards. I think my generation does a good job of kind of enlightening the fucking idiots. Now, saying that, you know, obviously you want to respect people's opinions, but sometimes people's opinions are fucking... I won't say that word. Well, Mona, why are you always bullying me? You're down for their pizza. We did a study that proved people here ate it so often in the shops. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go back down and land. Best pizza we get is in Bologna in Italy. I mean, Apache pizza is pretty banging in Ireland. Oh yeah, I definitely meant redonkulous. Alright, have a good one, Grandma. Enjoy your meal. See, I'm not a fan of Domino. I don't mind it. I tried the Domino's, I will fight chat about this. I tried the Domino. What the fuck sort of landing is this? Isn't bad. Nothing beats pizza in Italian. Well, no, like, I tried the Domino's. Was it Domino's did a carbonara pizza one time? It wasn't too bad, but, like, it was very mushroom heavy. Is carbonara have much mushroom in it? I don't like Papa John's because they put the topping on first and then the cheese. Hello, picks the ground. So I mean, so they put on their carbonara pizza, they have mushrooms on. I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. Like 2 chain shops here, the fights stay alive, and I think they run a loss. The corp keeps their presence. Well, that's I apparently read that pizza is like one of those things that like you always will sell at a loss. It's rank on its own if you chuck it. Mona, but to be fair, I know a place that does doner kebab on a pizza. Oh, it's so nice. I got pulled pork on a pizza once. This place did pulled pork sandwiches. I was like, yo, can you put the pulled pork on a pizza? They were like, I guess. It was fucking heavenly. It was so nice. Now, it probably wasn't real pulled pork. It was probably realistically... Oh, it sells. They just have to... You will not find the best American pizza to chain. The best are local. Yeah. Need Iceland. They do kebab pizzas. They closed the Icelands over here. That was the only chain left to sell pizza. Really? You don't have Pizza Hut? That's mad. Pizza Hut's... I mean, Pizza Hut's kind of meh. Mellow mushroom. I don't mind mushrooms, but... Oh, I don't know about pineapple or olives, but I like everything else. Like, Pizza Hut's okay. I do prefer Domino's, but I prefer Apache Pizza. It's like an Irish place. Really nice. Really fucking nice. And I feel like as an American, if you went in, you'd be like, the fuck is this? Be like, yeah, can I get a big chief and a wigwammer? Pizza is just overpriced cheese on toast. I mean, you're not wrong saying that. Have you ever, like, gotten, like, some really nice crusty bread, like maybe some Polish tiger loaf? Put a little bit of passata on it, some nice cheese, chuck that in the oven. Oh. Who just insulted cheese on toast? I don't think Lee was insulting cheese on toast. I think he was just saying that pizza is... Pizza place live close to swears the dough comes from heaven, so it's named Heavenly Dough. Ooh. One of the best local Omaha Z's pizza. Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese, pretty nice. But like cheese on toast in like Ireland, usually it's like one slice of bread. The problem. Franchises are sold like crack. Yeah. Like, I like some franchises, but at the same time, I also like kind of just individual kind of holding, you know, like a mom and pop, as they say. Pizza Hut is now really? Not the fucking Hut. I've heard Costco does really fucking good pizza. All the people put hands on me and started praying for me. What the fuck? Wait, what did I miss? Oh, because it's so heavenly? What the fuck? Well, I feel like this is how you would park your spaceship if you were like a pilot. Hello there. How goes it? I like his Little Caesars. Is Little Caesars the place where you can get like really cheap pizza? Because I feel like that's the thing. Like, if you can get really cheap pizza, I'll go for it, you know? Like Apache Pizza do, like you can get a large pizza for $10.99. Like you can't go wrong. Over 3,000 calories. If there's a pizza around, I haven't seen them near 2000. They're big in the. Yeah, see, to be honest, like I feel like they're probably kind of going out of style over here too. It's mainly Domino's, and even then, Apache Pizza's more prevalent. Develop pizza sidewalk outside the door after a night of study and work. Chains. If you ask any subject Italian, they would scoff at chains. Made from heaven. Hello. I really like Goodfellas do like a pizza over here, like a frozen pizza brand, and it's like really like it's like really crunchy and like thick and kind of cardboardy texture, but I really like it for some reason. I don't know why. Like it realistically, I don't think the only really pizza like about it is it's got tomato sauce and cheese on it, but that's about it. I always assumed it was like trying to do like a Chicago deep dish sort of thing, but apparently Chicago deep dish pizza is nothing like that. Where is... Oh, there he's coming. He's coming. Come on, little guy. Standalone pizza place where we get ours from. Oh, it's so common to see people leave Little Caesars and just plop down. What is New York style? Is that just really big?
Excuse me.
God, you're a majestic looking creature, but also fuck me, are you ugly? How many eyes do you have? French bread was amazing, but they don't do it anymore. Oh, French bread pizza. Chat, I'm now calling my local pizza place. Only problem is they don't... Oh, you have to go and get it yourself? Oof. Found the party ship. Yeah, I have found the party ship and a review of it. Very, very cool. Best pizza in Italy. It's made and tastes completely different from chains. Oh, yeah, I would assume so. Like, them Italians, you know. They know how to make it a pizza. Again, I'm not trying to mock them, but... That's why I'm always, like, kind of a bit jealous of other cultures. Because, like, you got Italians and their pizza. You got pasta, you got the Spain and their paella, the Brits and their fish and chips, the Scottish and their deep frying whatever, the Welsh and their shagging sheep, and then you've got like Ireland stews. And like, when done right, a stew can be really nice, but it's just kind of bland. You know? Like, I'm sure, like, somebody who's never used to it would probably, like, go and be like, oh, this is amazing. Like, as someone who's been brought up on oxtail soup with minced meat in it and spuds, it gets boring, honestly. It gets quite boring. Good stew. And you are right. If it is cold, there is nothing nicer than some proper stew. No, you just missed this conversation. Just we don't actually have as many redheads. That's a Scottish thing. Until spices got discovered, food was probably pretty tame. I mean, there's definitely ways you can spice it. Yeah, that's the worst part. It's not even technically Irish. Like there's some pretty oh shit. There's some European spice. Now there'd be no pepper, but there's like, you know. Was there pepper? Where did mustard come from? Was mustard, because I know, hey, fucking, what is the company that make the yellow mustard? We had New York pizza run by two bros and their cousin from Chicago. Ooh, very nice. Irish stew is okay. Yeah, it is. Coleman's, that's it. Oh yeah, like I feel like part of what like good food. Would Hollywood know of the redheads that were placed? Like. I think a lot of it comes to the love and care you put into it, you know? So all my food tastes like shit, because I'm assuming there has to be, right? There has to be spices in Europe of some sort. Like, I'm trying to think now. You know, mint is...
Okay, sounds good.
Mint is... Fennel, yeah, fennel, that's a fair fennel, that is, yeah, that's European. They are linked to Celtic people, but Celtic people have like, we haven't had Celts in Ireland for a long time. They kind of got wiped out by the because there's the ancients and there was the Celts and there was the Vikings and then there was the Brits, and now we're kind of a mix mash of everything. Basil, nutmeg, saffron, really? Isn't saffron like, I thought saffron was a Middle Eastern thing. Isn't that like really expensive? Hey. Oh, a good bit of parsley. Oh, by Jesus, parsley gets the... Fucking juniper berries? Are juniper berries spicy? Hey, so we do. So when people say Europeans don't have... we do. We just prefer using mayonnaise. Yeah, see, I know they make... We don't actually prefer mayonnaise. I've never had meat. I've always wanted to try it. Because I know, like, what was the big one? Peppers. Well, peppers are Indian, right? Fun fact: did you know the potato's not even Irish? Is it true pubs serve room temperature ale? That's not. No, God, no. Alcohol is always served cold. I mean, maybe whiskey, maybe, but no. Beer and stuff is always served cold. Europeans don't have taste buds. We have the most mixed... Well, no, we do. I know. I was making a joke. Potatoes apparently came from Native America. No, wasn't it? Where was it? Was it South America? Potatoes came from. Yeah. Yeah, let's not Ace, let's not shit on the Brits, please. Like, I know it's funny, but it just gets kind of annoying because people like to, for some reason, kind of hammer in on the Brits, and it's like, come on now. This is a chill, relaxing place. The only people we shit on are fuck, let me pick a... We shit on everyone equally. Belgium. I'm off to build a ship. Alright. Have a good one. One stereotype about the Irish that's true. Alcoholism is rampant in our society. Mostly caused the Great War and the famine caused by shortages. Americans. Yeah, like, well, that's the thing, like, realistically, like, yeah, you're very correct. And have you ever seen some of the, what is it fucking called? Fucking, there's like so many like really good YouTube videos. There's like Townsend does one where like they do old school kind of food. Oh, they came from that's fucking sick. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure the natives traded them. When I had the famine, the Native American was at the, oh god, I'm gonna butcher it. One of the tribes, I think it's the Choctaw tribe. They sent money, and it wasn't a lot of money, but it was very much appreciated. And Ireland, in like the early, not too long ago, we made a statue in honor of them. It was very, very, very nice of them to do that. It's actually a bit sad realizing the terrible food people joke about. Both the Brits paid. Yeah, pretty much, exactly. Like, it's like, I think a lot of people forget that, like, Britain was fighting the war from the very beginning, you know? Like, America jumped in the war, like, quite later on. Well, again, yeah, like, see, I think, like, to be honest with you, like, I very much like a lot of the, well, I don't like stews, but stews can be very flavorful. I'm the sort of person, like, I'm probably the worst person to, like, ever get into a debate on food. I like my steak well done. When I get, like, a burger, I just like cheese on it, you know? I like to be able to taste my meat. Well, fucking Russia was involved with the Germans, and then they swapped sides. Scumbags. Although they did kind of help win the war, so I guess. A bit of the UK, but I'd love to go and try the cuisine. To be fair, obviously the UK has a lot, but like fish and chips is so banging. You can't go wrong with some fucking fish and chips. Based on shortages and stuff. So I will say some of the stuff like some of the stuff some of the stuff like in the war, like there's an old dude on TikTok and he talks about like what he'd have during the war, right? And it'd just be like lard on sandwiches and stuff, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like, so like my nanny kind of being the same. Like obviously Ireland wasn't really in the war, but like food was very much, you know, like we went through recession after recession after recession. Like Ireland was always, we were a very poor country up until like probably the 2000s. Well, the Celtic Tiger. But like, yeah, like my nanny had like some of the stuff, and my nanny would like, she'd bake everything. She was great at baking. She baked the best cakes and stuff and buns. But then she'd like sit down and have like a slice of white bread with butter and sugar, and I'm like, Nanny, you could have made a sweet cake. Why are you just having butter and sugar? Also, I've got a question for you guys. Do you guys know what batch bread is? Hopefully, you might know what it is, Mona. Do you guys have it in America? It's like a type of bread that's like thicker and more doughy. Oh my god, though, does it make the best toast fucking ever? It's like about the same size like as a cut of normal sliced bread, but it's like 3 times as thick. Oh, it's so nice. It doesn't have crusts on the side. It only has crusts on the top and the bottom. I was thinking people keeping bread until it goes stale, so it'll be less appealing to eat all at once to avoid eating. Yeah. Because didn't America during World War II make like Hershey's made a bar of some sort of chocolate that was so bad that you would only eat it when you really needed it? Goes to white bread. Well, see now, yeah, like if you're Bob, you are right. Like you make some, you know, white bread with some sugar. Oh, very nice. But like, I'll try milk bread. I've never had milk bread. Don't you Aussies, you have something similar? Is it like fairy bread, which is a kind of a probably similar to what my nanny used to do? Like, isn't it like sprinkles, I think, or hundreds and thousands in butter? Specialty shops would sell most bread in the area, just generic sliced bread. Very calorie dense, but awful. World War II in America brought interesting food creations. It's supposed to be eaten frequently, but yeah. Oh, well, it didn't actually taste. Hey, Spam is quite nice, okay? Spam and corned beef. Oh, they're so nice. Like, look, I wouldn't recommend sitting down and eating a lot of it. But my God, there's nothing nicer than some corned beef on a sandwich. And I mean the gelatinous corned beef that comes from a tin. Corned beef, like the actual corned beef that you would cook and braise. Like, oh, that's equally nice. Not as common in Ireland, weirdly. He also has a period of really eating. Yeah, like it's a lot of people, they don't realize like that, you know, even though like the war and like the previous, well, there mightn't have been countries involved, obviously with the Korea, obviously there was the war with you guys, but like the World War I and II and even Vietnam, it affected the real world, like the rest of the world, you know? Monkey bread is good, only had in Texas. They also sold skinned rattlesnake. What the fuck? Brisket. I want brisket. I've had it once or twice. Corned beef butter with brown. Oh. Honestly, corned beef butter brown sauce sounds amazing. Corned beef. Oh, I want to try. I want to try Greg's because it looks fucking amazing. Spam is the big thing in Korea and Vietnam because of World War II being primarily. Isn't spam also like a big thing in Hawaii? I like spam. I think it's quite good. Sourdough bread. Oh, see, I didn't realize how many breads there were because, like, growing up, obviously, my nanny would make brown bread, and you can't beat a good cup of tea with some brown bread and some country butter. But like when I started to realize, like, I'm a big fan of the Polish bread. Is the Polish tiger bread? Oh, so fucking good. We're just talking about food. Scotch pie they sell in Ireland when I stayed there. Ooh. Same reason. It's what they could get on the island when the war was. Hawaiian staple. Boy, that's a word I will not try. It's a stew where they put a bunch of ration food they received in aid. Become popular after people found it. 'Cause I will say they love it, and I'm eating spam. Oh, you can't go wrong with spam. I will say, I love finding. We're all gonna get away 100%. I love seeing the different cultures and how like they adopt certain things. Like, is it Vietnam? Is it they have the banh mi, which is like a kind of a type of sandwich where they use like a French bread roll, and it's like basically whatever meat you can get there. Because I'm assuming is it I'm now maybe I don't want to miss thingy, but is Vietnam a country where they religiously don't like cow, or they don't kill cows, or no? I'd be down to try anything. My screw's already struggling. But like so many like seeing like what cultures kind of do with certain stuff is Korea. It might be one, because like I know one of the things I know like in all good Marcus, because I know like in Vietnam their meats wouldn't be necessarily the highest quality, and they obviously a lot on organs and stuff, which personally I'm a bit, it probably would taste amazing, but I kind of eat with my eyes. Oh, they're Buddhists or do Buddhists not like cows? Pho isn't that's soup, right? You Indians. Yeah, I know that is fair, because I know the Indians, I will say, as a lover of beef, I don't know how the Indians do it. Like, I know they have chicken. They're obviously, because isn't India has the largest percentage of vegetarians in the world? Because obviously you've got like, I eat with my belly. Oh no, I'm very much like, if something doesn't look very nice, cows are Hindu, Buddhists or no meat if they're practicing it. Because like I know, like, don't they chuck all the... Yeah, I think they do. They're very much kind of like... And again, like, when you're, like... Because I'm not trying to offend. Is Vietnam a third world country? I don't think it is. But I know that, like, it's a lot cheaper. Like, you hear a lot of people who will say, like, oh, if you want to make it big, just, get a tech job, work from home, move to Vietnam. Because apparently, like, everything is very cheap over there. But like they're very much a lot more waste not kind of want not. Need a lot of vegetarians. Yeah, they do. I always find it funny. I love watching Food Wars, and like when they compare. Oh, again, and I'm not saying like I'm not trying to say like like there's nothing like Vietnam is an amazing place. I'm a big fan of those. Like again, swamps and jungles, two places I would definitely should not set foot because my physique was not made for it. Second world during the Cold War, but it was fairly stable and modern now. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Even the South Park episode where Carl stole a bunch of baby cows and put them in his bedroom so they wouldn't get... What the fuck? It's the new Shenzhen tech manufacturing. So that makes a lot of sense. Like I will say, the one element of like that scares me about Vietnam and Asia in general, maybe not China necessarily, because I don't know, but I've seen some videos and the driving on that, like you have people on scooters and stuff and cars, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I do think the drivers are bad here. Places where people still get the wrong idea where they are developing because of the meaning, and that you are true. I do apologize. Like I was not trying to insinuate. Because see, like, there's aspects of those countries where I think are so cool, like the markets. There's order in chaos law. Like, the markets are, like, so fucking cool. And, like, we obviously have markets, too, but Ireland never really, like, you'd have markets in Dublin, but, like, we never really kind of had, like, a big, like a huge market culture. We'd have local kind of community markets, like, like country markets and stuff. Oh yeah, no, I'm aware. I just meant like that, like, because I know like China obviously has cars and stuff, but I know that like in places like Vietnam and stuff, generally people prefer like the the motorcycle, like mopeds and motorcycles are very big there. I will say some of like the holiday places, like the villas. Are they villas? They look magical. Like if I could find a nice place that was really close to a jungle, but not jungle as in you're gonna get some sort of disease, because my body is not made for that climate, I would love to just chill and kind of probably die of heat stroke. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Ireland hasn't really caught on to dash cams very much. World's worst drivers all live in America. Oh no, there's some shit fucking drivers here. But people still think they're impoverished nation because the charity's giving them. Knocked off my scooter yesterday. Jesus Christ. When you can expect everyone to ignore traffic, everyone pays. Why do they target mopeds? What the fuck? Pays more attention. Ever lived? I have not. I've never left my country. I plan on. That's why, like, I'm always fascinated with the world. Just because, like, Ireland's quite, I mean, it's obviously my home, but it's quite bland, you know? Like, we don't have lush jungles or deserts. Deserts are another one. I'd love to go, like, see, like, one of the deserts. He's coming to Scotland. Oh, I want to see some orcas. That'd be fucking sick. Or be some big, yeah, knowing my luck, yes. It's like, Irishman was eaten by a tiger in the jungles. He tried to pet it. He thought it was a house cat. Fish drivers in Scotland. Guilty's a pretty shit driver, to be fair. You're targeting more pets because the perception nation being put. Oh, that's fucking shitty. Russian DAP cams are a must. Yeah. I'm in the US. I struggle with parallel parking. I could drive. I don't want an apartment swap for a month. See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd probably have to take city life in small bursts because I'm a country boy. Like, isn't Ireland still part of the Schengen agreement? Isn't it? Oh, it's very easy. Oh, 100%. We can travel all over Europe. It only crashed once. We can travel all over Europe, and we have a free travel agreement between England, even though Brexit kind of did Brexity stuff. Ireland, England still. I will say though, I am a very opinionated man. And I feel like an opinionated man could be very dangerous in certain regions. Like, I do kind of get annoyed at the fact that, like, some certain like countries are different. Like, I get angry in Ireland when, like, shops will close for lunch. And I heard that apparently in Germany they don't open any shops on a Sunday. Like, what if I want to go and get food or go out? What the fuck? Like, isn't like Spain, Spain is so hot, don't they like sleep during the day? Siesta? See, Ireland, we're very boring, you know? We're literally like the very easy spawn in like the world game. Yeah, no, it's a bit on the large side. I think if I reversed a little bit, maybe. No city in the mountains. Oh, I could like that. Is there anything that could kill me? Aside from the people? I would like to think I'd be able to talk my way out of any sort of an argument with What the fuck? Oh, that sounds about right. Friends overseas, don't go as a tourist. Well, again, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be stupid enough to, like, say something very insulting. But I also would not go to certain countries that I, like, don't believe in. As much as I would love to go and see, like, certain regions of the Middle East. Like, I think it'd be awesome to kind of go and see, like, where, you know, where ancient humans kind of had, like, some of the first empires. I don't think it's currently a good idea going to the likes of Iran right about now, or Syria, although Syria's not doing too bad. I think it survived the jungle. National treasure. David Attenborough would study me like a new animal. It hoovers and has flashing lights, chilling with the animals on a scooter. Come on now, Ireland must not be that boring. I mean, it is. To me, obviously, I'm from here, so you know, like I'm biased probably because I'm used to it. Native farms are very easy. What's hard spawn? I feel like hard spawn, honestly, Australia. You guys are fucking next level shit. Like, honestly. Yeah, no, yes, Recon, exactly, man. That is, I agree with you 110%. That's why we all drink. Yeah, valid. It's a good park job, if I do say so myself. No, but see, like, America seems fascinating to me in that you guys have, like, a lot of climates. You can, like, drive to a desert. You can drive to a fucking, the snow. You can drive to, well, there's lots of stuff. Up in Vegas. I will say, there is a part of me that would love to, like, spend some time in Vegas. Because apparently Vegas is like a 24-hour city, but I was told that it's a bit risky. I want to live to enjoy the money. Yeah. Going to PAX? I wish. Of our government's fighting the way of trying it. Well, I will say, the Aussie ability, like, to just not give a fuck about some stuff. Yeah, swamps is, yeah, very true, swamps. Like, I feel like the UK and Ireland were kind of known for not giving a fuck and kind of bantering. And I feel like Aussies kind of take it to the next level. Like, you'd be like, is that a spider that can kill you in a single bite? Oh, yeah, can't. Fucking, oh, got loads of them down the didgeridoo. I apologize, that was very offensive. But, like, just the level of chill. Hello. Although, isn't, like, technically the hardest place to live, like, Svalbard? Because, like, polar bears. Hello, Gary. You're dirty, but oh, he's invisible. Although Flippy has made me realize that not all Australians live in the outback and have to worry about snakes. I thought, like, no matter, although I am envious because you guys have like cockatiels and cockatoos. New Zealand looks fucking awesome. The Lord of the Rings stuff. Oh, had the dancing bears. I went, yeah. Killed by a bat there. Some guy got killed by a bat there though, right? Where? Looked up there's too many things that can kill you in Australia. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like Australia could you say that Australia is one of the few places where you're probably safer in the water than on land? Because obviously you've got sharks, but I am of the opinion that sharks attacks are extremely rare, and as long as you're not a moron and you don't, oh, you would say no? Oh, okay. Never mind that. Australia may have not the large animals, but yeah, it's always the small fucking cunts, you know? Like, I feel like realistically, I'd rather well, actually, maybe I'd probably rather my chance with lions as opposed to tigers, because tigers are sketchy. A Russian guy was killed by... Beavers are no fucking jokes. America's a great country, but I think why Americans aren't as thrilled because we... I would love to go to Australia. For Australia actually lacks large. Isn't, like, technically, wouldn't you argue, like, the biggest, like, land predator... Well, no, I suppose it... Would it be dingoes? Although they don't really mess with animals. Yeah, badgers are no joke. Or they don't mess with humans. Snakes and spiders. Yeah. Crocodiles. Steve Irwin has taught me the ways. Have those dinosaur birds? They do have emus, but, like... Oh, are you talking about cassowaries? Well, no, there's nothing wrong with the dingo. What the fuck? I always thought that was a wives' tale. there's nothing wrong with them aside from like the fact that if I accidentally intrude on one, like that's the thing that I remember when I growing up I used to watch Crocodile Hunter a lot, and I'd always like be checking my welly boots for like snakes, thinking I was Steve Irwin. And realistically, the worst that happened is to be a spider, daddy long legs. To be fair though, like I'm pretty sure isn't like are the spiders more dangerous than the snakes in America? Or in Australia? Sorry, not America. What's Yakusha? What the fuck is that? It's like a realm from Skyrim. Wolverines, yeah, Wolverines are no joke. Despite them not being as like kind of, they're no Hugh Jackman, but they're still.
Yes? What?
Why did Gary just give me credits? Alright, Gary just gave me credits. There you go, Gary. Hello, Larry. The snakes here in the States, but not as bad as other countries. Wild hogs, yeah. Alright, I just looked at the time, guys. I'm gonna have to call it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. I enjoy all the conversations. I will catch you guys Tuesday for the usual Oblivion stream. Have a good rest of your day / evening / night. Bye bye.